Hi. How you going? I'm prepared. No, I'm not. I'm not prepared. Right. I am prepared. We've got mermaid sets going on. I've been listening and watching Taz and Steve and Maddie over on Taz's channel, which has been fantastic. Gary is here. Hi, Gary. I hope that you're well. I do also want to say that at some point this afternoon, one blowfly has snuck into my house and is annoying me. So if you see anything zipping around, that's what it is. It's so frustrating. So I was just going to post on Instagram as well. I have taken a photo this week, which is a miracle in and of itself. So I'll better pop that up to let the gang know that there is stuff happening. So bear with me as I do all the stuff that I should have done before my stream on my stream. On my pop over and say hello. Cool, right, let's find mermaid emojis. That's definitely going to happen. Right, where are they? Oh my gosh. Mermaids. All the mermaids. And let's throw in a couple of dolphins as well. Why not? Cool. Right. We are good to go. Right, and cool. Fantastic. That was very fascinating for everyone else. Welcome. Gary is definitely here. Everything is so awesome. Yay, that's so nice to hear, Gary. I love that. Andrew's here as well. Hi, Andrew. Hi. Cool. Let's just see. Cool. Oh, fantastic. And right, and I've also just got to pull up my little doodle on my phone just in case we get any bots popping in so I can police people from every direction. Hey Mark, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, coffee cheers. Yes, I've got my raspberry lemonade kombucha tonight, which should be really nice. Cool. Not the cloudy UK, Ty. That's no good. Yeah, I'm excited to build this one, and I also managed to find the first one as well. So we'll build both, and then we can do like a little bit of a compare and contrast situation. Whoop whoop, Triple D's here as well. Hey Triple D, it's so nice to see you. And I did see over on Instagram that Triple D has opened a Bricklink store. So if anyone needs Bricklink stuff, make sure that you go over and give Triple D a favourite. I'm sure that he's going to be amazing Bricklink seller. Corne's here as well. Hey Corne. Oh, it's a good day. Oh, your fave one. Yay, love that. Yes. Cool. Mark is here as well. Hey, Mark. We love you. Hope that you're having a fantastic day. Taz is here as well. I did manage to catch up with Taz a little bit over on his channel, which is fantastic. Steve. Welcome, Steve. It's good to see you, buddy. Steve was being very cheeky over on Taz's channel, but we love Steve for that. Cool. And it seems like everyone is also saying hello to each other, which is fantastic. Cool. Let's get the mermaiding. Let's just get going. So let me know how everyone's week's been, what you're up to over the weekend, what you guys are building, what you're looking forward to. It was really cool this week. We got one sort of friends leak, friends image leak for what's coming up, which looks like a really cool set. So I'm hoping that we'll get more soon, and then it's going to be awesome to be able to And then it's going to be awesome. Oh, do we know? Oh, we don't know. Oh, gosh. They've given us a new mermaid, but I can't remember which one she is. Cornet will let me know, hopefully. Hopefully he remembers all the names of Ariel's sisters. Cool. Fantastic. Lots more hellos going on. Right. Now, this set is really cool because not only is it another underwater palace, which is super exciting, but we've also got a King Triton, which we've never gotten before, and we've got another mermaid sister, which we haven't had a mermaid sister since the first palace, where I think we got Alana, but they've all got A names, and it's very confusing to me. I can't remember all of that when they're all so matchy-matchy. Oh, fantastic. Lots more hellos. Weekend is here. Yes, weekend. It's exciting. Oh, Triple D, I agree. It's really, oh gosh, I can't do this tonight. Need help. Yeah, it's going to be, it looks like a really nice one, and I have even seen the image like photoshopped in with all the Muppets in front, like the CMF Muppet figures. So even after we've only had the leaked image, one leaked image around for like 5 seconds, people are already mocking around with things. Right. Oh my gosh, yeah. Mark, what's going on? Is it still snowing over there? I keep seeing photos from like you and Eileen and everyone that there's just snow in Canada, which, you know, is to be expected, but I think it's a weird time of the year for that, isn't it? Right, we've got Sebastian, the lobster. And Sebastian is going to be conducting his best life with a gold wand. Okay, but I'm not going to... yeah. Okay, no, I will give him the gold wand. We'll do that. It's fun. Cool. Oh, yes, Brigitte, reorganizing parts. I love that. And I think Mark enjoys all the reorganizing of parts and stuff as well. So talking to the right people. Oh, building the Harry Potter world. Oops, world ride. Oh, fantastic, Gary. That sounds awesome. Cool. More hellos to everyone. Yay. Friend sets are indeed great sets. Yeah, I know. It's exciting. It's going to be exciting to see what comes next as well with friend stuff. Right. We've got a mermaid tail, and I can also see a little baby dolphin. So the little baby dolphin can go there as well. This is a different colour mermaid tail for Ariel as well. It's that dark teal colour, and in the past we've always sort of tended to get the bright green. So that's an interesting update. Oh, I always struggle with Ariel's hair. For whatever reason, I just can't seem to make it fit. Go. Oh, winter's dragging out. Yeah, that's the bit that's kind of annoying. It would. Oh, mock out. Yeah, Triple D. I know. I really loved the Friends Heart Lake School that you did by adding in the extra couple of stories as well. I've managed to get my Heart Lake School to 2 stories, but I definitely think that it needs 3. I think that 3 would just make it look a lot better proportioned, I think. So yeah, that's going to be my plan with that one. And what else was I going to say? So yeah, I really liked what you did with the school, for sure. Oh yes, Marini is here filling in the facts. Thank you, Marini. I love that. Both of the palace sets come with Ariel's sister Alana and Arista. So Alana is the one that is pinky purple, and Arista must be the red one that we get in this set. Oh, Oh, Andrew, no, not a bad week. We don't like that. Sorry to hear that. Big fan of reorganizing, yes. Exactly. I know. We do. We hope that it gets better, but yeah. Is it some of the school stuff? Because I know that that's been very weird things going on with school for you. At least less homework. Woohoo! That's what we want to hear about. Okay. Oh my gosh. How am I going to do this? Right. Okay, we've done a little dolphin shell carriage thing, boop, 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 but it is only a baby dolphin, so it's like little. It's only little with one of the neon coral shell pieces. So we've just built that first while we've been chatting. It's gotten to the point where I don't even know where anything is. Oh my gosh, Ty. I did go into my spare bedroom while I was listening to Taz, which has got a lot of like extra Lego and my sort of amusement park area and all of that type of stuff in there, and it is atrocious. Like, it's in complete shambles. Yes, please, Gary, post photos. We need to see. But oh my gosh, yeah. I I don't even know what to do in there anymore. Well, I do know what I've got to do. I've just got to get on and do it, and I don't want to. I'm procrastinating. Don't make me. So, yeah. But, yeah, something's got to change in there very, very soon because I can't do anything. It's getting to the point where it's, yeah, it's a shambles. I kind of... It's been a little while, I think, since I've done like a behind the scenes video, and I always find them like quite interesting on other people's channels, mainly because I'm a little bit nosy. And I like to know what's happening with people. Yeah, oh my gosh. So I don't know. So I do think, oh, maybe I should do a behind the scenes video. But I'd probably have to film what's happening at the moment and then actually tidy it all up and say things have improved, though, because I don't know whether or not I could actually post the shambles that everything's in at the moment. It's like, this is my life. Oh, cool. Oh, bless. Yes, Andrew. Oh my gosh, that, yes. It's just, oh, yeah. Cool. This class is the worst class. Oh, I know. I think it's one of those weird things with school as well, is that while I think as an adult, we do have to work in places that we don't particularly like, and we don't have to do things that we don't particularly like, and all of those sorts of things. Some of the time, not always, but some of the time we do have options around looking for a different job or doing something else, or, sometimes we do have that. But I definitely think, like, when you're in school, you've got even less of a say-so, because it kind of comes down to just what your parents think. So that can be tricky, I think, in a way. You've got, like, less of the say-so control in your own life, I think, sometimes. And I think that sort of ability to make decisions for yourself is really, like, important. Cool. Oh, now looking at a complete Disney Princess mini doll collection. Boop, boop, boop. I'm there, I think, finally. Yes. Oh, just do an IG before and after of the room. Yeah. I think I'd have to do like at least like a 3/4 shot so that you can see three sides of the room. And then, oh gosh, and then there's just a wide variety of ways that I've chosen to store Lego. So some of it's not going to make much sense until you actually start opening up different containers. Oh dear. Oh no! I've got to also sort out the box of parts that contains all the my spares from sets. Yeah, yeah. I tend to do most of them as I go, but then there's a certain color selection that just gets dumped into the oh, I'll worry about that in the future sort of side of things. Oh, two of the 2022 sets. Andrew, let us know which ones. Oh, cool. You already have. You're ahead of me. You know what questions I'm going to be asking. Oh, the City Beach set, love that. And the Friends Taco Truck, yes, love that too. Ooh, school never liked me much. I don't understand how and why that would even be possible. Fuck. We all have our strengths. And somehow I think that the rigidity of the school system would just not be not fit into your personality that brilliantly. I think you're better than that, Mark. Oh dear. Go. Oh my gosh, yes, that's also true as well. It is weird. It is weird. Yeah. I, why didn't they tell me to put that on when I was putting on all the other bits? So that I can make sure that it's nice and square. Yeah, there's a lot of adult stuff that I still don't really understand, and I'm middle-aged, so I don't think that I ever will. And these bits are fantastic. These are like the cylinder little minty green ones, but printed. No stickers here. Printed pieces. And it's even got gold sparklies and blue sparkly paint on it. So, whoop, whoop. Very nice. I like it. Oops. So yeah, yeah. I wish in school they explained things like taxes to me. I don't want to do my own taxes, but it would just be nice to know like the general requirements for that. Like our university school debts. Would have been nice to have had a bit of an explanation about that. Health insurance, I think, is probably quite a good one as well. Kind of wish that we didn't have to bother, but unfortunately, it's not the world that we live in. So, yeah. That's weird. Sleeps is here. Hey, Sleeps. How you going? I hope that you're having... Oh, am I doing this right? Oh, yeah, I am doing this right. Okay. I hope that you're having a nice day and a good weekend. I did briefly see your messages, but that was like right before I jumped on here. So I'll try and message you after or tomorrow, depending on what happens to me afterwards. Yeah, I know, Bricky Tie. No stickers. I haven't seen any stickers yet. I don't think that there is. I don't think that there are any. And there's, at least on the box, you can see like the printed minty green thing, but then there's also up here, over here next to the musical instrument stuff, there's one of the sheet music tiles as well, like the 2x2 sheet music thing. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, no stickers so far. And then, what was the other set that I was building the other week where it was no stickers as well? There was one of the Friends sets. Princess sets? I don't know. Cool. Then I'd have the satisfaction going back and see how much progress you did. I'd be so proud. Yeah, that's true. Triple G. if and when I ever get to it. It's kind of like me finally finishing a video. It's just like, wow, that's happened. That's a miracle. Right, okay, we've got gates on. We've got ground floor happening. Right, cool. Alrighty, gang. So this is where we're up to so far. So we've got the gold gates with the little pearly crystal door gate handles. And we've got the pale minty green thing. Not much going on the interior yet, but very like blue, minty, teal, greeny. So like the trendy colours of the moment that Lego loves. Oh, also have an edition of Family Madrigal. I'm thinking of showing it to my teachers because it's edited for class. Yes, do it. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Sleeps. Like possibly after, but we'll see. And it will depend on how much I remember. Oh, Andrew. Oh my gosh, it's too much. It's too much. Groups, well, everybody hangs out as a group, and apparently I'm not included in one of them. Oh my gosh, I know. It's a lot, man. Oh, you do have good friends in this class, but they hang out with others. Gosh, yeah. Yeah, I remember some of that happening. I do remember, I think I was in like year 11, which was the second to last year of high school. And I got put in one English class, and it was the same thing like in high school back in my day, 155 years ago. Yeah, everybody else had like at least a couple of friends in that class, except for me. But luckily, there was one other girl that was kind of in the same boat, and we were just like, "Oh my gosh." Do you want us to? And they had in our high school, a lot of the time you either had to sit in a pair, like had to sit in a row of two. So it was just like, cool. Do you want to hang out? She was just like, I guess. But that was pretty much the only time that we ever really hung out, because then, of course, at like recess and lunchtime and everything, we'd go back to our other groups. It's very strange. Very strange thing. Cool. Oh, getting more Bricky time. No stickers seems like heaven. Yeah, it must. Maybe it was another Disney set that didn't have stickers in it. Maybe that's part of paying the Disney tax, is that we don't have to get stickers now. Mama Lego is here. Morning, morning, Mama Lego. It's so lovely to have you here. Oh, class. Yes, yes. You're pretty clued up, Andrew. So I'm sure that you'll figure it out. Fantastic. Love the gold gates. Found one buying bulk Lego, but only for the one. No, you need them as a pair. Oh, well, I suppose not. You could put something in, but they do look cute as a pair. Fantastic. Dusty's here. Hey, Dusty. How you going? Yeah, we're building mermaids this week, Dusty. So we've got Mermaid Palaces from various years. This is the newest one that I'm building at the moment. Yeah, having a good week. Finished the final Brickmaster Challenge on Monday. Or Tuesday, very, very early morning. It's totally brick tired after that. Got back on your feet and went to the Lego store yesterday. Yeah, right. Awesome. Cool. Hellos to Triple D and Dusty, which we love. Cool. Oh, and you finally met Bricksterdam. Yay. And he sent me home with a box of old used instructions, going to go through them now. So if you hear me screaming, it's because he found some good ones. Yay. Custom Mania. Welcome, welcome. Yes, we're building mermaids tonight under the sea. So this is the newest set that we're building at the moment, which is really cool. Really cool. And Custom Mania, so far no stickers. So, yeah, even better. I guess, in a way. Especially trying to do stickers is tricky, especially sometimes on a Saturday night when I just want to have a nap and chill out. So, yeah, I hope that you've been well, Custom Mania. It's always nice when you pop in and say hello. Again, yeah. And hopefully you'll get your parcel soonish as well, which will be really cool and exciting. So, yeah. Which will be fantastic. And then I've got, oh my gosh, I've just got so many other parcels to send out as well. So I've got to like mentally prepare myself to go to the post office. I don't know why I need that much mental preparation, but I do. I feel like I do. I think I'm starting to get the impression that it's kind of okay to have like longer lunch breaks and stuff like that, provided that you let someone know. So maybe next week I might just see if I can duck to the post office on my lunch break one day and not get questioned too much. Right, we are tiled up. Cool, and a few extra bits. Okay. Some more little details. I love this. Hi, Mark and Mark. The 2 M's. Slightly different spellings, but we know what's going on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, exactly, Customania. So much better, so much better. What what are you working on any customs at the moment as well, Customania? Or is that a secret for the future? If you don't want to tell us, you don't have to, but I am always curious as to what people are up to, what they're building, all of that type of stuff. Am I doing this right? Oh, no, I'm not. That's part of the problem. Yeah, M&M, the 2 Marks. Like the 2 Ronnies, but just different. Oh, Lego Bear's here as well. Hey, Lego Bear, how are you going? Yes, just pop in. You don't have to stay for the whole time, but yeah, it's always lovely to have you here. I hope that you've been having a nice week. And things have been going good for you. Just in the process of building mermaids. I don't know who's going to get the 2 Ronnies joke. I think that shows that's a very niche reference for age and television viewing. Oh, yeah. Yay, thanks, Dusty. Thank you. I know, I always forget to ask, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. One day I'll get to my 1,000 subscriber goal. But the nice thing is that I may not have the most subscribers, but I've got the best. I've got the best ones. Right, on to second story. So this is what we've ended up with on the ground floor. So we've got a few like little archy curve pieces on top of and underneath the little minty green turrety bits. We've got the golden gates going on with their little pearl gate knob things. And again, interior is still fairly simplistic, but it's all sort of blues and greens with pops of bright light yellow and neon coral so far, and obviously the gold. Right, next mermaid, which I think Marini said was Arista. So we finally got a red mermaid tail. Ooh. Oh my gosh, and I didn't realize this before, but the fins it's dual molded. So the tail is actually red, and then the fins on the end. I don't know why that's going to help explain anything. Are the transopalescent. So for Arista, it's like the pinky purple opalescent. And then for Ariel, she's got like the blue pearlescent trans colour. Oh my gosh, and I can't put on anyone's hair today, including my own. So that's cool. I like that. Dual molded mermaid tails. I love that. Although I must admit that when I was doing my repaint, I was still able to find the pink mermaid tail. So I'm pretty sure that I got the pink mermaid tail to do my custom Arista and the orange mermaid and the purple. So I'm pretty sure that all of them had the pink tail underneath because it was a lot easier to paint red over the top of pink or orange over the top of pink. But the yellow mermaid tail was so hard to paint because it either had to go over pink and green, and I had to repaint that yellow tail so many times. Repainting blue over the green wasn't too bad. But yeah, it then became a lot more tricky to find the pink mermaid tails, though, because she was only ever in one set. But yeah, now we've got Arista. So at least then that's going to make doing a few more custom mermaids easier, hopefully. Hopefully. So that's going to be kind of cool. Right, and we're on to bag number 2 now, and this is the second floor of the Mermaid Palace. And it does look like this is going to be able to be lifted on and off as well, which is kind of cool. So that's good. Fantastic. And yeah, we've got another long weekend this weekend as well, so that's kind of nice. Hoping to be able to do some more Lego filming and do another video, hopefully for Monday or Tuesday. And I kind of had intended to do the next elf shelf because I did actually think that was finished. But then I realised that I had made the castle like 2 studs deeper. And I hadn't put it back on it. And I was like, do I do this or not? Is anyone going to notice whether or not this castle actually has false ceiling at this point? I was like, I don't know. And then, of course, my obsessive brain takes over and it's like, no, you should do it right. So, yeah. Going to have to film something else instead. But I have almost finished, which is also quite funny. I've almost finished the repaint of the last mini doll character that I wanted to have for my downtown diner. So, yeah, hopefully that might happen as well. But I don't need to have all the mini dolls repainted for the diner to start filming it. So might try and do some filming tomorrow and then just finish off the last of it later. Bubba's here. Morning, Bubba. Cool. Yay. Take care, Mark. Enjoy your day, my friend. Take care. Yeah. Thank you. The Canadians are and sharing their cuppas with each other. I love that. A morning cuppa. And I want to say a donut, but that might just be me. Sliding into the stereotypes. Or just because I want donuts. I'm projecting what I want onto others. Cool. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see when we get all the images for the next lot of Friends sets. So that should be really cool to see when they all come out. Obviously, we've already got one, so that's kind of cool. And yeah, that looks really nice. And yeah, some really nice sort of stuff going on with the characters as well, like the mini dolls. So I'm excited for that one. Sort of like cool creative things going on. Right, we are getting palace stuff happening. Cool. Okie dokie. So this is where we're up to now. So this is like the second story. So I'm assuming that there's going to go on there like that. So we've got a third little cylinder piece with the printing on it. We've got a little Triton spear thing there. And yeah, and some domey stuff happening as well. Oh no, Lego Bear. Oh, is your dog okay? Oh no. I hope your little poochie's okay. Obviously, having to use Lego funds for other stuff is not great, but I think that's a very, very worthy cause just to make sure that your little dog's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh dear. It's always so stressful, I think, with animals as well, because you can't like explain anything to them. Like you can't say, if you do this, you'll actually start to feel better, or just rest, it's fine. Like, I don't know. It's always stressful, yeah. I know, same. So yeah. I've been very lucky that Pucky has never, had too many health issues, which has been, beautiful and lovely for him, but also for me, because I'm such a stress head when it comes to that type of stuff. I just would worry about him a lot. So, yeah. Oops. Oh, hang on. Let's go like that. Does that help? That's probably a better view. Professionals, people. We're all professionals here. I know what I'm doing when it comes to streaming. No, I don't. Oh, dear. Yeah, so I don't know. There's not been like a lot of other stuff going on really at the moment. I know, like I've usually got a few stories and stuff like that for you guys, but yeah, at the moment it's just sort of been very chilled, which is nice. It's nice not to have to be like super like stressed or anything, but it's also sort of been very like quiet on, going out and hanging out with friends sort of side of things and that type of thing as well. Oh, he had bad allergies. Oh my gosh. Oh, the poor little puppy. Oh dear, and he had to get 2 shots. Oh, okay. I hope he's feeling better though. Cool. Oh, fantastic, Bubba. Just getting ready to visit Willie at the Brick Universe Rochester, New York show, doing an exchange of Lego deliveries from the usual crew. Oh, that would be fun, Bubba, though. Oh, gosh. You'll have to say hello to Willie from all of us as well. He's such a cool guy. He always makes me laugh, Willie. Yeah. There we go, Lego Bear. There's lots of well wishes heading your pooch's way from us all. Oh my gosh. Every now and again, I do think to myself, it would be so nice to have more pets. Like, I'd love to have like loads more puppies and cats and everything. But I'm sort of just like going, I still have to try and be like responsible for them all, though. So, which is the tricky bit? Oh, is that like that? Oh, okay, we'll go with that. Cool. Yeah. Hopefully not severe allergies or anything like that, Lego Bear. That's whoops. I lost my shell. Oh, more pearlescent parts going on. Oh no, I do need that. Do I? Oh gosh. Okay. There we go. Rescued the missing piece from under the table. Pitched off the front of my desk. Yeah, I also got to catch up with your castle video as well, Mark, which is looking really cool. I didn't realise that was going to be going into like a whole completely different like space. I thought that it was getting extended into your city, but it kind of makes sense that it's going to live in its own universe. So yeah, you've got some fantastic builds there and lots of stuff going on as well, which is cool. So yeah, it was nice. I did manage to watch a few like Lego videos, I think on Thursday and Friday, but oh my gosh, Monday and Tuesday at work, it was a lot. There was some I don't know, weird stuff going on with some of the spreadsheets and whatnot, so I don't know, I try and fix them and do all this stuff. I don't really understand what we're doing, but anyway, it's fine. Just sit there, do our thing. Oh my gosh. Both our cats had to get all their teeth removed, all of them. Thank you, pet insurance. Yeah, no teeth for cats now too. Yeah, exactly. They have to use straws. Special cat straws. Yeah, I think the only serious injury that Pucky's ever had was when my mum's rescue retriever was mean to him. Right, that like that. That's what it's telling us to do. Okay, cool. Fantastic. So there we go. That's where we're up to now. Oh, are we focused? Yeah, there we go. 2 turrets, little pearlescent piece up here. Is the little dome. We've got some fancy stuff going on the inside. Well, not really yet on the inside, but it's getting there. So, yeah, I quite like this curvy bit here with that lavender plate on the top. I think that's quite sort of like an unusual shape going on. Okay, right, now I have to do 2 of these. Okay, okie dokie. Cool. So these are, what are they? Ornaments? Chairs? I don't know, something or another going on with the neon coral shells. I think in the first one, what do we have? Oh, we only had the white shells, so that's cool. Right. Yeah, so Mum's rescue retriever was very mean to Pucky, and he ended up with a bite on his leg. And I took him to the vet, and obviously I was more stressed out. I was more stressed out about. I think the vet quickly realised that I was more stressed out about myself, Pucky. She was just like, "Oh gosh, I'm going to have to try and calm this bird down." Right, hang on. What do I do here? Like that, I think. So yeah. Oh, cool. Dog is fine now. Okay, cool. Thanks, Lego Bear. I think Lego Bear is multitasking while we're asking, oh my gosh, 1,001 questions about dogs. I'm not doing this right. Doing this right. Doing this right. Why can't I do this? Like that. No. No. Oh my gosh. Okay. Have I gotten there? Yeah, I've gotten there in the end. Oh dear. Sort of. Just. I just managed to get there in the end, gang. This is why I don't think that I'd ever be able to build Technic. I can barely put an opening and closing shell together. Like, seriously. Oh, gosh. It's a nightmare. Do it now. Okay, got it. Whew. Okay. Oh, did I miss one of those? No? Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, cool. Excellent. Oh my gosh. I don't know how well I'm building tonight. My brain is dysfunctional. Oh my gosh, and there's so much dog fur everywhere. Cool, excellent. If you want lots of dogs, get Lego dogs. Yeah, they are something that I definitely collect. Right, so we've added these onto the front now as well, which is the little shell things that I just was struggling to build. Yeah, I do have quite a good collection of Lego dogs, though. Where's my drawer full of animals? This one. Where are all my dogs? And then I've got like foxes. Foxes are over here. Oh, and then I've got like a little extra ghost dog as well. One of the hidden side ghost dogs, extra one. I think. Do I have? Oh yeah, I've got the huskies in here as well, and the wolves. It's just the red foxes that are separate. And then there's a whole heap of pugs in the other room. So yeah, I don't know why I've got a drawer full of animals. Just am comforted by it. Right, on to bag number 3. And first up, I can already see Flounder. So let's get Flounder out here. Happening. More little bits and pieces. Right. On to the next bit, which is, what is the next bit? Oh, which is one of the side little bits, but this is like the musical instrument bit. Cool. So, oh gosh, okay, hang on. Let's get this stuff around the right way. Okay, let's shuffle that over. I'll put that there in the hopes that you guys might be able to see it if that's something that you guys are interested in. Okay. Yeah, so it's going to be nice to have like another little long weekend this weekend. It's good to just like have that rest time, like to try and like decompress and chill out and all of those sorts of things. So I am sort of quite looking forward to that. And then hopefully I can also catch up on some of the Lego video stuff that I want to try and do as well. Oh, Hive's here. Hey, Hive. How you going, buddy? Good morning, good morning. It's nice to see you here. I hope everything has been well with you and all of that. So, yeah, let us know what's been going on and what you're up to and all of those sorts of things. It's also, can I say about not the day, but the topic that is potentially coming up on Good Morning Brick World? Can we talk about that? Cool. Yay, Sloth. Hi, Sloth. How you going? Oh, chilling a bit before you go back to work. Cool. Yeah, welcome. I hope that things have been going. Oh, cool. Okay, good. I've got the thumbs up from Hive. Excellent. Cool. So yeah, in a few weeks on Good Morning Brick World, Hive and Jock are going to be like presenting the Friends theme as a topic theme, which is going to be like really awesome. And I think it's been like one of those nice things. I've not been able to catch all the Good Morning Brick Worlds, but I did manage to see the Mosaic one, which was really cool. So yeah, it's been really awesome to see how the show's progressing and all of those sorts of things as well at Hive. So yeah, you and Doc should be really proud of everything that you guys are doing. So yeah, it's going to be really exciting to do like a Friends themed Good Morning Brick World. So yeah, should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Hint, hint, who one of the guests might be. Yay! Friends thing come on May the 8th. Oh, we can say days? Okay, cool. Friends thing coming on May the 8th. Yeah, it should be good. I'll have to try and prepare. Do my homework. Get some stuff ready. Cool. Right, I think we're all up to date. Oh, for the newbies as well, I'm just building the Mermaid Palace as well, just in case you're wondering. This is the newest one that's just come out as well. Oh, Mother's Day. Oh, Mama Lego, that's so nice. Oh, what perfect timing. Yay. So, fantastic. Right, we've got that happening. Cool. Lots of hellos, which is awesome, going on in the chat. Yeah, so yeah, hopefully I can do some more filming this weekend and try and get another video up soon as well. And then, of course, once we've got all the Friends images out, once they've all sort of been released officially, then we can also do another chatty stream about what our thoughts are on all the new Friends sets. And hopefully the Princess ones will be out as well around the same time. And I've already invited one of our guests, and hopefully he'll be available, but I know that quite often he's busy with uni stuff and all of that type of thing. So yeah. Oh, Cliffy's here. Hey Cliff, how you going, buddy? I hope that you're well and that you're having a nice morning, I want to say. Cool. Yeah, so just building up our little Mermaid Palace, which is looking really cool. I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'm going to build the old one next, so we can have a little bit of a chat about thoughts and those sorts of things. I definitely think that the original colour scheme I really liked. So I don't know what it is, but I do kind of feel like neon coral and this dark teal colour is getting very overused in a lot of sets. It's like we can have different colour palettes, can do different colour schemes. And quite often when they do like have a slightly different colour scheme or something like that, it gets like noticed more. Like more people seem to be like, oh, this looks cool, this looks different. I think that that's one of the things with like the Friends houseboat, having like the blue, the yellow, the brown, and the orange. It was just sort of like, oh, this is a bit different for Friends. And even, what was one of the other ones that had a bit of a different colour scheme? I don't know, I can't remember now, of course. Oh, the cinema. I think having the cinema with the red and the navy, that also sort of like threw a lot of people as well. So cool. Lots of hellos to Cliff. Yes, yes, yes. It's just awesome. Oh, hang on, I can't. I'm putting my keyboard in upside down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Right, okay. So, yeah. It's interesting. It's interesting to see like the choices that are made when it comes to those sorts of things. Oh my gosh, Minalorian, you always come in here with such brilliant questions. I don't know whether or not I've got answers for. We'll see. I'll do my best. Okay. Right. Okay. This one might be more for other people in the chat that have some understanding of Minecraft, because I will say I know slim to nothing about Minecraft. So the question from Minalorian is, do we think Lego should do Minecraft sets based on the YouTube Dream SMP survival multiplayer? They're really popular with the Minecraft community and on YouTube. Both Dream and Lego will get more fans. Thoughts from the chat? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I don't actually know that much about Minecraft. I don't know that much about the Minecraft community. That's not really my area. So, yeah. But I often think that not everything that Lego does is necessarily based on fans' opinions or thoughts or wants. So I think that sometimes that's interesting. Macro's got the same response as me. Have another coffee, Mark. Google some stuff. Get back to us. Hive saying if it will make money, make Lego. If it will make Lego more money, then yes. Cool. Yeah, I think, Hive, you're a bit more across more themes than what I am. I sort of tend to stick in my little wheelhouse. So I'm sure that there are people that have better ideas than that. I know that Jang does have like a Minecraft section under his city table, which is kind of cool looking. But yeah, I've never played Minecraft. I don't know how to make it work or anything. The premise of the game, none of that. Cool. Mama Lego's asking the important questions. Mark, have you had any sleep yet? Okay, right. Oh, and one of the other nice parts in here as well is pearlescent, like white minifig heads. So they're like the pearlescent trans color that's got like the little bluey shift to it. I don't know much about Minecraft. No, Lego likes money. Yeah. Well, they're a corporation, so yeah, of course they do. Not doing this for fun, not like us suckers. Oh dear. Oh, and the sheet music has like gold on it. Like the lines on the sheet music are gold, and then the musical notes are black. I don't think I've ever seen a gold print with that. I don't know. What, Minalorian, if you're still here, what are your thoughts on the Minecraft question that you asked us? Is that something that you'd like to see happen? Oh, good, Mark. Good. Mark's had some sleep. Weekend sleep. Yeah, it was really weird. A few nights ago on Wednesday night, I don't know what it is. On a Thursday at work, where I do have like a morning meeting, and I have been late to that morning meeting like twice. One time I was 10 minutes late, and that was shortly after I'd hurt my back and I was struggling, and I didn't even know whether or not I was going to be able to work at all that day. And then the other time was, I think, last week, and I was like 2 minutes late. And I was getting a message from Andy. So obviously, like the big manager was saying, contact Ruth and see where she is. And I was like, oh my gosh, like let me have my morning time. So now I'm like paranoid. So on Wednesday night, I could barely sleep at all. I kept on like waking up every 2 hours, which of course isn't great. but I wasn't late to that meeting that morning. But it also just meant that I was like, I was just exhausted then from that day onwards. So I did end up having like quite a massive sleep in today, which was kind of cool. Not highly productive, but it was nice to have a sleep in. Yeah, a couple of times. So I've done that a few times for like roofs of different buildings. So my mock that I'm doing with the music shop down the bottom and the diamond store on the top has like a domed glass roof, a trans clear roof, and so I've had to put that in with studs not on top. Ages and ages and ages ago, like one of my first mocks that I ever filmed was doing a mock of Livy's Popstar house from the Friends theme, and I put in like a transparent ceiling on that mock as well, which was all studs not on top. Yeah. Oh, and then I've also been trying to figure out a roof design for the bumper car ride in my amusement park area, which is also studs not on top as well. So there's a few things. Yeah, which is cool. Like, I think it's a really nice technique. And I think it is one of those techniques as well that gets better and easier with practice as well. Like, I know quite often Taz sort of says that he struggles with his rock work. I think that he sees his rock work as a lot worse than what the rest of us do. I think Taz's rock work is really good and probably a lot better than what he thinks it is. Yeah, I think the studs not on top technique as well also comes with like practice and time as well. There's a few other techniques that I'd sort of like to get better at as well. And I think things like putting like more like angles and different sort of more angles into my builds, I think would be really cool. So, you know, trying to add in more of the corner plates. One of the sets that I really liked was the Hidden Side Lighthouse, because they did like beautiful rock work leading up to where the lighthouse was, but then we were able to put like the spinning plates and all of that type of stuff in and sort of wedge that in and amongst bricks, so it was quite secure. And then you could put the lighthouse on top of that, so the lighthouse was sort of square, but it wasn't square with the rest of the design. So yeah, I'd like to sort of be able to get a bit more skilled at some of that stuff. Oh, and is this Octopus Eyes is also printed as well. Oh my gosh. This means that everything that probably would normally be stickers in this set has been printed. So I don't know, is that must be like a Disney thing that's happening for Disney sets. Okay, right. So now we have our musical area. So we've got our little octopus down here. We've got Flounder playing the saxophone over here. Obviously, these all spin so that the octopus and Flounder can like dance around. We've got our organ, underwater organ up here with our sheet music and all that jazz. And some of this coral on the front as well, which I really like. I think that adds like a nice little touch to this. Slight jump scare there when I thought that I was going to knock the palace off my table. That would have made for an exciting stream. Ta-da! There we go. So that's those bits all together. Fantastic. So we've now got, we're up to bag number 4. Bag number 4. Right. Oh, and we've got King Triton in this one, which also... Now, I did see... I will show you guys this. But I have seen images of this, and I think that this is kind of weird. But let me get my body parts together. Right. Cool. This is weird. Okay, I'm going to have to come round there so that you guys can see better. This, you do need close-ups for this. Oh, crunchy crunch. Right. Now, this is most of King Triton. So hopefully you guys can see there that there's no printing on the mini doll head. The printing on the mini doll head comes with the little boop that goes over the top. But it's just weird and creepy to have like a faceless mini doll head. I do kind of think they should have just printed like eyes and a mouth on that anyway. It's weird. It's so weird without it. But I'm kind of happy that we've got King Triton, but no, it's just kind of creepy. Oh, yes. Oh, cool tie. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Oh, bacon sarnie, yum. Oh my gosh, I have been having so many bacon sandwiches. I actually ran out of bacon like ages ago. I was eating them far too often. I hit a craving. I've not topped up my food shop yet. And yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, it's really nice. I really like it. I think it's cool. For £30, just £18 off. Yes, there's such nice parts in Andrea's house as well. Such a nice set. Right. Oh dear. I don't know why I'm tired. I've been doing nothing but being cozy and chilled out all day today. I don't know. I think sometimes it just all catches up to us though, doesn't it? So yeah, but that's okay. And yeah, there's just been some interesting stuff happening at the moment. Oops. But yeah, I am after seeing the is this the right one that I want? Oh yeah, it is. But after seeing everything, some of the more recent like leaks that we've had around Lego sets and those sorts of things, I am really looking forward to the stuff that we will be getting. I think there were definitely some really nice Harry Potter stuff that's coming out as well. So I'm probably going to be able to get some of that. And what is happening with these? Okay, just putting together a dolphin carriage. Hi, how you going? Is that you, Nazmi? Let us know. Otherwise, welcome in if you're new. I'm just assuming that you're someone completely different. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Oh my gosh, and that's such a cute avatar as well with the little fox hood. Little fox person. Cute. I'm starting to be able to tell. I think I've got a good understanding of like your aesthetic and the type of avatars and stuff that you have, which is so cute. So, but I don't like to assume either. So yeah, we'll see. I have to just keep doing my thing. Hope that you've been well and that you've been having a nice week as well. Okay. How are these? Is that? I'm assuming that it's like that. Oh dear, I don't know. Yeah, our Chrome Lego Cat's here as well. Hey, Chrome Lego Cat. It's nice to see you. Yeah, it is. It's really pretty. Hey, I've got the older one, which we'll build next as well, because I definitely want to have a look at a comparison of them all. But we do have like the same Sebastian that we've had previously, the same Flounder that we've had previously, which I'm not angry about at all because both of them are really nice molds and fantastic builds. Oh, No, I did that wrong. But, okay. Okay, we must just have to spin it like that, though. Okay. Cool. Right. Just discussing a dolphin carriage, everyone. It's fine. Right. Oh, no, maybe this way. Let's go like that. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to being able to compare them both. Sorry, guys. I keep zoning out tonight. It's just one of those nights, you know. It's definitely going to be a much more cozy stream compared to some of them, which can get a bit chaotic. Yeah, I know. And it's really nice because we've got a new a couple new mini dolls as well. So we do have Ariel in this set, which is super cool. I was surprised that they've given her like a dark teal tail because all her other sets that we've ever had Ariel in, she's always had bright green, which is fine. Like, you know, live your best life, Ariel. Mix up your outfits. That's all good. We have had Alana, one of the sisters, in the past as well, and she was sort of like pink with black hair, which is really cute. She's down here. And we've got Arista in this one, so she's got the red tail and a blonde hair, and we also got King Triton as well, which is kind of cool too. Actually, let's put Arista on here. I think I've still got to... does he sit down? Oh. Oh, okay, right. Oh, he does. Okay, that's why we've got that stud there. Okay, cool. Let's do that. But I have I've forgotten a piece anyway. Right. So we've now got Arista and King Triton on their respective dolphin carriages. So there's this one. So we've got 3 dolphins. King Triton up the back in one of those little neon coral little shells. So yeah, it's all good. Oops, that bit wasn't put in properly. Yeah, same. The King Triton mini doll is really exciting to have. It's really, really cool. I don't really like the blank mini doll head that we get underneath that. It would have been kind of nice for them to have at least given him like a face print with a moustache or something for his days off or whatever. I don't know. That might just be me. Yeah, same chrome Lego cat, same. The theatre looks really nice. It'll be really cool once we've got all the official images for the new sets to do like another cozy chat video where we get to discuss them all. But yeah, the theatre, I think it looks really cool, really nice. I like the colours. From what I could see of the mini dolls as well, they look awesome as well. So that's really exciting too. And the other thing that was kind of interesting was there's already an image on Instagram. I don't know whether or not you've seen it yet, Chrome Lego Cat, where someone has like taken the bottom part of the official image out and they've added in the Muppets. Because I think I was going through my stories on Instagram and I saw it with the Muppets first, and I was like, oh, that's weird. I didn't realize that Lego was going to be doing like a stage to go with all the Muppet characters. I was like, they've not ever done that before for CMFs, have they? So confused. And then there were a few other like stories that flicked past, and then there was a story with all the Friends characters in it, and I was like, is that the same theatre? I had to go backwards and forwards a bit, and then I was like, oh yes it is, and I was like, well, which one is the official one? You can say it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, that was kind of bizarre. Yeah, it was. I was confused. I was just like, oh my gosh, what is this? What are people doing to me now? Stop tricking me. But luckily I had a bit of time this morning and I was able to go through and actually figure out that that was Andrea's theatre. That was from a friend set. And I was just like, okay, cool. It is the same photo. It is the same thing. There aren't two that look very similar. Someone just likes Andrea's theatre so much that they've been inspired to mock it into Muppets already. Which is nice. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to also hear how some of the newfound Friends fans are going to find the next wave of sets as well. Because I know, like, talking with Taz a little bit, I think one of the things that he sort of said was that it was really nice to get sets that had like a wider range of colours, so it wasn't all just pinks and purples. But I think also things like houseboats and food trucks are sort of like a lot more generic as well. Like anyone can sort of enjoy that. Oh, yeah. I was wondering what was going to happen with the exterior because I was just like, I've only seen that one photo of the theatre itself. And I was just like, it does look like it can close. Definitely. Mayo, you're here. Welcome. I hope that you're well. We're just chatting about some of the Friends images that have popped up. Well, one of them that has popped up. And no, that's okay, Mayo. That's okay. That's what we're here for, is to be like really nice and chilled and everything. So yeah, we're just building the latest underwater mermaid palace. I know that you really like the original, so we'll probably build that again after, which should be cool. And then we can have a look at them sort of side by side and all of that type of thing. Right, slide time. And this is gold, pearlescent gold slide as well. I don't know how many other sets have had a pearlescent gold slide, but I think the original Underwater Mermaid Palace did, and I think that it's one of the few that has. Am I doing this right? Oh yeah, now I am. Okay. It wasn't to start with, but now I am. Come on, you can do it. Fit together, that's it. Brilliant. Right, and we've got a little bit in here as well. So I don't think we got a little bit in the first one. I'm trying to look at the the instruction booklet. I threw it down on the ground upside down, so that's not helping. Cool. Oh, thanks, Mayo. That's nice. I love that. Yeah. I know. I was watching Taz before I started as well, which is actually super handy because I'm usually like, okay, I've got to, move my laptop in here, make sure that my camera's working and all of those sorts of things. And then luckily Taz gives me like warnings. We'll be heading over to Ruth's stream in about 15 minutes. And then I'm like, got to sort more stuff out. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, definitely. Where? How? Who? Where do we find it? Oh, and we've got a star piece. We like those. I don't think that I've seen one of these since what's what he calls that Lego Movie 2 stuff. Right. Another coral extravaganza. Cool. Yeah, I don't know whether or not you were in the chat, Chrome Lego Cat, but on May 8th over on Brick Hive's channel, he's going to, well, him and Doc are going to be hosting a Lego Friends theme Good Morning Brick World session. So yeah, that should be really fun. I will try and share that on Instagram and also over on my community tab on YouTube as well. Because I'm hoping, well, Hive and Doc have invited me to be one of the guests. So hopefully all of that pans out and nothing goes wrong between now and then. But yes. Go and get some food, Maya. Thanks so much for stopping by and for supporting me and Taz as well. You're a wonderful, wonderful mate. Cool. Oh yeah. Oh cool. Yeah. Send it to me over on Insta. That would be fantastic. Right. Bag 5. Oh, hang on. Oh, is this meant to be Sebastian's? Okay. Yes, this is meant to be Sebastian's mini dolphin. Okay, cool. Right. And then we've got the 2 mermaid sisters together. Okay. Thanks, won't stand up. Just chill there, people. Oh. Hey, Amy, how you going today? It's usually like quite late in the evening for me. So I think it's usually around about 11 or 12 o'clock in the evening on a Sunday for me. So I don't know how well that's going to be for like you and Andrew and some of the Aussies as well. That might be not the best. But again, sometimes it is nice to be able to like, hang out as part of like the replay crew or something, or, I don't know. I know not so much at school, because that was, decades ago, but when I was at uni, like university, I definitely found it easier to study if I had background noise. And I do actually find it really nice to work when I'm watching like a replay of a live stream or something. Every now and again, I do jump in and actually be live in a live stream, which is actually quite good fun. I think when was that? Yesterday? Friday? It might have been Friday. I quickly jumped into Hoosia's stream and Taz was there and Haley and a few of the others. I'm just saying quick hello, but I'm working. I'm asking so many questions. And I was just like, I can't type. I've got to try and fix this spreadsheet. Oh, good. I'm glad that you are good. Good. No, you haven't really missed much. We've just been building the Mermaid Castle, which is really, really cool. So, yeah, it was really nice to have Mum Bricks and Sweeps on as well. So, yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do a Wednesday stream every week. But yeah, hopefully every now and again I'll be able to do like a little bit of an extra one. I know like Elle and I were doing them quite regularly on a Wednesday. So hopefully I'll be able to catch up with her again soon as well and be able to do that too, which would be nice. Right. Oh, we've just made a bath. I don't know why we'd need a bath when we've got an undersea palace, but, let's not question it too much. It's fine. I don't know how mermaids, I don't want to get into mermaid hygiene or anything like that. So, just assume that they need to have a bath. Oh, you're doing your homework now while listening in. Yeah, I know. I really enjoy it. I find it a lot more like relaxing and cozy, and I think it helps a lot being able to like de-stress as well. Like I seem to worry a lot less when there's something to distract me a little bit. So it's just sort of like, okay, let's just do this bit. Oh, I'm confused now. Look up, watch something, and then get back to it. And I know like at uni, I had to do like a lot of reading. And one of the things, because I did actually have a TV back then, one of the things I used to do was sit down with my readings and then just whenever there was an ad break, mute it, and then I'd just read like a paragraph or two or however long it would take me before the show came back on, and then just unmute, which was really cool. Because a lot of the time, especially for readings and things like that at uni, you didn't have to know it off by heart, but you had to have like a general gist around what it was about. So that was always kind of my way of Getting through that. Oh, yes, Amy, we've been talking about that a lot today. What are your thoughts? I'm curious. But yeah, I think it looks really nice. I couldn't see like the mini doll super well because it was only like that one image over on Instagram. But yeah, from what I could tell of the mini dolls, I'm like really, I think it looks really nice. I think that it looks really cool. So yeah, I like it. And then Chrome Lego Cat was also saying that it should be able to fold up so it actually looks like a building from the outside. And then when you open it up, it actually becomes like the theatre scene that we've seen. I know, it's so random that it's just sort of popped up. But yeah, it just makes me like I just can't wait now to get all the official image releases so that we can do like another chitty chat stream about everything. A printed 2x2 gold mirror tile. So it is like a silver shiny mirror like we would normally get with a sticker, but no sticker, don't have to apply it, and it's like a gold tile. So like on the back it's gold, and then when you turn it around, it's like a shiny mirror. So yeah, I can't believe that that's printed. Yeah, the bath is random. Yeah, the bath is totally random. What's that all about? Josh, how are you? Oh my gosh, it's been a while. What's been happening? I hope that you're well. Yeah, I know. When the curtains open and close, fabric curtains. I'm so excited. Yeah, you like the look at the theatre as well. Yeah, it's so cool. And it's also going to be interesting to see whether or not we can change out the scenery. Oh no, your account got hacked out. Oh no. Funnily enough, I could still tell exactly who it was though. Welcome though. What's been happening? Have you where are you? Did you move, or have you stayed, or what's been going on? How are you? What's been happening? Feel free to share. Give us a little update as well. We'd love that. Oh, factory applied mirror stickers. Yeah, it's beautiful. Like the placement of this, like I actually think that it has like it's covered a bigger surface area. Weird choice, but it's like Mario tiles. Oh. Yeah, everything in this set has been like printed, so there's not been a stickers at all. So weird. 2 books of elf sets. Yes. Which sets? Let us know. I'm excited now. Yeah, I know. Well, no, I don't know. I didn't realize that you had done drama, but yeah, so had I. So a little bit, not much, but a little bit in at different times. But yeah, it's cool. Like I really like it. I know. I couldn't really see Andrea that well, but I was just like, oh my gosh, she looks so pretty. And then there's also like the new Emma's hairpiece with like the 2 like little double buns and the braids and stuff, but it looks like it's in like a nougat or a brown color. So I was just like, oh, that's so cool too. Oh, yay. Oh my gosh. Hi. Hi, Josh's cousin. I know, Ariel's amazing. I've got the Little Mermaid movie up there. So yeah, I think it's beautiful. And I have done like a whole I did actually have quite a large like underwater mermaid village for a very long time. And so I also did do like repaint of all the sisters and Athena, her mum, as well. So yeah, I've got like quite a nice little mermaid collection going on there. But we've now got King Triton as well, which is really cute. And another official sister as well. So now I've got 2 different versions of Arista. But they keep falling over. Never mind. They can swim around down there as well. Sleeps, I don't know the numbers. You have to tell me like the name or who's in it or what they look like. Oh my gosh, I'm the worst. Okay, I'm googling now. Sleeps. It's cool. Continue searching. Oh, cute, Emily Jones. Yay! And the baby wind dragon. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's a really cute little set. Love that one. And then what was the other one? 7-4. So that must be like another dragon one, mustn't it? Oh, Starlight Inn. Yes, another little baby dragon one with the little fire dragon. Yay, Spark. Little sparks in there. Yes, 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 yes. I wish they'd updated Ariel's hair to make it more wavy. Yeah, like already missing NZ food. Yeah, I know. Whenever I like was traveling or went anywhere else internationally, it was usually the food that I would miss the most as well. And from what I can remember, when I was over in New Zealand back in the day, New Zealand food is pretty yummy. It's been such a long time since I've been to New Zealand, though. But yeah. Cool. Oh, you have 2 elf sets without books. Oh, cool. One of them being the one, yeah, the Dragon School. I think that's its official name. Oh, and another with an Azure Dragon. I don't even know what set came with the Azure Dragon because mine's just been sat up here as well. Marina. Oh, books don't say, yeah. Just make up names. Great sets, yes, I know. Oh my gosh. I was also saying earlier as well, Romago Cat, that I've almost finished my Goblin King display shelf, which will be going in here. And I was like finishing off a few like last little touches at the front of it, and I was just like, oh my gosh, yes, I think it's all done. And then I had a look at the back, and I had forgotten that I'd made the castle 2 studs deeper. It's just like, do I just film it and pretend the walls aren't meant to be there, or do I get more parts to add in the walls and the roof? So, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I do have, well, the Friends roller coasters I have, yeah. So I've got what Friends roller coasters have we had? We've had the black and white one from the Magical Carnival. So yeah, I've got that one, which I've made. I think I've changed that a little bit. I think I've modified that a bit. Can't remember how or why or what. And then we also got like the space roller coaster as well. I do have a few of those because I did manage to get a couple of them in bulk sets as well, but I haven't included that in my amusement park area because I also made like the motorized Unikitty roller coaster that I have as well. So that's gone into the roller coaster because I was sort of like 2 roller coasters in such a small space is probably enough for now. But yeah, I think that I never got like the big red and white roller coaster though. Yeah. Right, A Mermaid Story, which is reversed. Yes. Do it. Water Dragon Adventure and Elvendale School of Dragons. Oh, so I was kind of correct with the Dragon School. Not really. Water Dragon Adventure. What other bits came in the Water Dragon Adventure set? We didn't get a boat with it, did we? And the spa set was separate as well. Oh my gosh. Oh, totally. Yep. Having the instructions makes it so much easier to start collecting and sorting things out. Plus, it's nice. Plus, it's nice just to have the instructions, I think. The only set that I don't have instructions for is the Dragon Sanctuary. So yeah, because I did print them off. the work computer, work photocopier, but don't tell them. It was a couple of jobs ago, but still. Oh, you used to think Marvel were baby. Now you're watching it every single night. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. Sleep said earlier that she got a whole heap of instruction books, so she's going through all of them today to figure out what instruction books they've got. Oh. What comment? What did you say about the Little Mermaid thing? Oh, no, that's okay. Oh, sorry, Amy, I didn't see that. No, you don't need to apologise for that. No, we can all like different things. I did skip through that. Sorry. Gosh. Yeah, comments have been... Okay, cool. No, I can understand that. One of the films that I actually think is kind of scary is Snow White, especially when she's running through the forest with all the monsters. That one terrified me. I think I was probably older when I first saw The Little Mermaid, so Ursula never bothered me. But yeah, Snow White was terrifying. And even now with the cartoon, I get like, ugh. But no, you don't need to apologize about that type of stuff. Oh, you wish you built. Well, we have sort of had Ursula in a cave as well. But it wasn't very big. Like, it was only one part of a set. It was, again, really, really nice set, really, really nice mini doll. But yeah, we've only got one of those. Yeah, totally. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, sometimes if people are riding, sometimes with you guys, I find that the chat either isn't saying very much at all, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, okay, I'm going to have to talk to you all, and then everyone chats about things all at once, and every now and again I do miss things if it scrolls too much, or I'm trying to like... Sometimes the other thing that I do, which possibly can confuse people, is I do try and like group the comments so that when we talk about all the same topic, and then I try and remember to go back and start a conversation about the next topic as well. So yeah, Izzy's castle, I think, is nearly there, but I have been saying that for ages and ages. The only thing that I think that I have left to do is some of the interior furniture. Well, almost all of the interior furniture. But I think that the exterior looks really nice now, but I do need to go through and double check and make sure. But I'm also like a little bit nervous to show you because obviously it's my interpretation of the story. So it's probably going to be like different to how you've pictured it. I don't know. So yeah. But I think it looks nice. Like, I think that the castle and everything looks nice. And it's sort of definitely, and yeah, there's stuff going on with that. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. That's so, yeah, that's so nice. That's so nice. Oh, right. Have I missed anything else? I know quite often I have to say. My chat keeps slowing down as well. Right. I don't think that I have missed anything else. Okay, cool. Right. Cool. Yeah, it is. It's coming along good. But again, I think that the thing that's also slowed me down is because I didn't film videos for like a month or two. So I now sort of have a backlog of videos and I don't know where to start or what to do. Yeah, I know, Crowley Go Cat, which is fine. Like, you know, you guys are here just to hang out and all of those sorts of things. But yeah, every now and again I do miss comments, and I do apologise if I ever do that. It's not intentional. So yeah, and again, it's perfectly fine to remind me as well. I haven't read out my comment yet, and it's probably just me multitasking way too much. Oh dear. Cool. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I have looked them up online, but I think just because that was elves and because it was the Dragon Sanctuary, I really wanted a hard copy. And I was working late. And the photocopier was right there, and I was like, do I print this off in colour? Might as well. While I can. No, it was very naughty of me, but cool lamp. We have a lamp. Okay. Oh yeah. The instructions are all available online, but yeah, some things are just trickier than others to do with different things. Oh dear, I've lost the grasp of the English language. Yeah, I think for me, what would be tricky would be to try and read instructions and have a live stream going on at the same time, though. So I definitely prefer having the books to be able to do that. So yeah. Yeah. Like, I mean, in the same way where I just sort of go having like a like a online copy isn't as easy for me as what I would say as having a printed copy of either like a book or whatever. You know, again, when I was at uni, I did always prefer to print off any like articles or anything like that I was having to use for my assignments or whatever, so that I could highlight them and write on them and all of that type of thing. So, Adam's here. Hey, Adam, how you going? I hope that you're well and that you're enjoying your weekend, my friend. We are just having a nice chilled out time today, and we're about halfway through the final bag for our Mermaid Palace, which is really cool. So that's sort of down here with mermaid excitement happening. Yeah. I'm just building up another little bit. Another little section. Cool. Yeah, so so yes. So yeah, I like having like the hard copies of stuff. Oh my gosh, don't talk about two screens. Yeah, I know. Oh, it would be a lot. Yeah, I don't know how that would happen. And the other thing that I always think of is that my desk is quite skinny as well, and I'm just like, I don't know where I would be putting everything. I don't know. Don't think that I've got the space to be able to have screens and online instructions, and oh my gosh, that would be a lot. It'd be a lot. Oh no, Adam. That's no good. That's no good. I hope you feel better soon. But yeah, just take it easy. Do your best to sort of, feel better soon and all of that type of thing. Oh, and Em's here as well. Hey, Em. Hope that you're good. Yeah, stay away from dairy if you've got a cough or a blocked nose. That's what my mum used to always say. Can't have any dairy. Pucky's barking again as well. I don't know if you guys could hear him. He was out the back. Oops. Got more crowns. How are things been going with you as well, Em? I hope that you've been going okay. All of that stuff. I know that you've usually got some interesting tales to tell about your high school, which sounds like a fascinating place, but just go with it. Go with it for now, while you can. Right. What am I doing here? Cool. Oh, you've been humaning. Oh my gosh. What? Still eating your chocolate over Easter. Yeah, no, not allowed. But then I have to come back and say, but sometimes you can do those nice things for yourself when you're feeling poorly. I think that's allowed, isn't it? Is it? Am I just making up more stuff? I don't know. Oh my gosh, I know. Being a human is hard, Em. just saying. Am I doing this right? Oh gosh, I don't know. Okay, maybe? Okay, I think that's right. Okay, we've got another little turrety bit onto the palace. Oh, and then we've got... Oh, and then we've just got... I think we've just got a throne to make. Cool. Okay, right. Fantastic. Excellent. Oh, you've started not wearing your glasses and wearing a beanie. Oh, cool. Can you see okay without your glasses? Like, do you wear contacts or something instead then? Oh no, I've never worn glasses or contacts. I don't know. I probably should be. No. I'm in denial. I'm in denial about wearing glasses because I think that's just an aging thing. Beanies are cool. Oh dear. Right. Oh. You walked into 3 walls yesterday. No. In the park. Oh yeah, Sloth, take care. Have a nice day at work, hopefully. Hopefully you'll have a good day and all of that stuff. Thanks so much for hanging out with us as well, Sloth. I really appreciate you being here. Cool. See you later. Bye. Bye. Walked into 3 walls yesterday. Uh-oh. Whoopsies. Never mind. Oh, Sleeps is... Adam, you've reminded that Sleeps that she's got choc Easter eggs left over as well. Everyone's going to be having Easter eggs. Man. I want some now as well. Okay. Cool. Okay, I like that. Right. I don't know quite what is happening with this. No. Might have gone rogue. Have I? It's hard to tell. Huh. Okay. One thing that I don't like is I don't like that we don't have like a little inverted circle stud on the back of this. I don't know whether or not I've got any though. This doesn't look finished. Okay. Maybe not in there. Let's see. Where's my other blue drawers? Maybe not that one. This one? Oh no. Oh, hang on. This one looks the most promising. Sorry, am I speaking into the microphone too loudly? Right, I think this is the most promising. Whoops. One. Do I have any of the parts that I want? Or is everything that's in here all the parts that I don't actually need? Oh, I do have them. Yes. Love that. Excellent. Right, you can go back in there. Boop. Right, this can go on the back here. So much better. Right. Oh, no Easter treats for you either, Chrome Lego Cat? That's okay. I didn't get any Easter treats either, so we can just be merrily non-Eastered people together. Ben's here as well. Hey, Ben. How you going? I hope that you're well. We've literally just finished building our first underwater mermaid palace, which is the newest one. So we've just done that one. So cool. Still have plenty of chockies, trying to stay away as hard. Yeah, just you don't have to take it my advice. Didn't mean it. I was making it up. Eat more chocolate. It's good for you. It's delicious. It'll make you happy. Serotonin boost. Just means that you'll just have to be happy and coughing. It's fine. most of us could do that. Yeah, I have, Em. I have also been mocking it. So I did do like a mock update video a couple of weeks ago. So I'll probably maybe try and get, maybe this weekend I might try and do something else, and then maybe Encanto again next week. I think that might be the plan. So I was hoping to be able to do like my downtown diner video this week. Don't know whether or not anyone's going to want to watch it or be that interested, because I'm 150 years behind the times. But you know, that's fine. I'm not here to be popular. To just have fun. Right, let's put a Arista down here. Ariel, I don't know where you're going to go. Where can I put you? Here? Are you going to be singing over here with your sea friends? Yeah. Right. Cool. So here is... Yeah, exactly. It's... I don't... That was the other thing where I looked at it and I was just like, yeah, I'm not going to... I don't want that part to be showing without, like, at least something, like, shiny. Completely different film, but you know, we'll go with the shiny stuff. Cool, right. So we do have our little dolphin carriage here with a baby dolphin, which Sebastian's riding. Boop, 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 boop. So super cool. Then we've got King Triton on his dolphin carriage by 3 adult dolphins, and we've got King Triton's little staff thing. And King Triton is a new character that we haven't gotten as a mini doll before, so that's sort of awesome. Then we've got our build. Now we can wiggle these bits around, so they're not like fixed into place, so they are like on hingy bits, so they can sort of maneuver about. But I think kind of like that looks cute, so let's go with that. So we've got downstairs, we've got the slide over this side, we've got like the musical situation happening over here, we've got the middle story, and then we've got the top as well. Like Chrome Lego Cat pointed out, this here looks a bit random, but I think it's better now that we've added the blue shiny inverted circle into that. That's kind of nicer. Everything in this set that has got a print on it is not a sticker, so it's either printed or it was stickered at the factory or whatever. So I didn't have to sticker anything in this, which is a surprise. So that's the front. Again, gold slide pieces as well. I'm not too sure how many other sets have had gold slides as well. So that's cool. And I've just seen here, I Love Toys. Hey, welcome, welcome. We've just finished building the most recent underwater mermaid palace. So just showing that. Right, so let's turn this around now. We can have a look at the back. So again, over this side, we've got the musical instruments. Down here, we do have like a little trunk of goodies, which is a gold trunk. And so it's got like a bottle in it and some other bits and pieces. There's one of the new candelabra pieces here as well. So down the bottom there, there's the candelabra. And in one of the little candelabra bits that you put the candle in, there's a fork and a little statuette bit. Then we've got the bed over here. We've got like the little dressing table over here with that really, really shiny mirrored printed sticker bit. Dining table up the top over this side. We've got a little lamp over here. King Triton's throne at the top. So yeah, it's all happening. The underwater palace, yes. Yes, Adam, that's the one. Cool. Yeah, the Little Mermaid set. Yes, exactly. It's really cool. It's really nice. Yes, Adam. Oh my gosh, I know. It's such a cool set. And I think like I just love the Encanto movie. I think it's really fantastic. Oh my gosh, Ben. I know. It's tricky though. Cool. No sleeps. Whoops. Okay, just we won't tell anyone. Oh, you still need the Encanto set. It's been widely restocked. Oh, Thomas is here as well. Hey Thomas, how you going? Oh yeah, same. Same. I waited until Big W was having a 20% off toy sale and I got this one. So it was a little bit cheaper than I think the official Lego price, but not by much. And then no, that's fine, Ben. That's fine. Enjoy your yard work and have a lovely time and all of that wonderful stuff. Enjoy your weekend, and hopefully we'll catch up soon as well. Cool. Yeah, they're hinges. Yep. So okay, hang on. I'll move the old colours out of the way. Yeah, so these are hinge pieces. And I think that if you want to, you can probably unclip them as well, but so oh, yeah. Yeah. So not fixed at all. And then all the little furniture pieces are also all on jumper plates as well. So you can just mix and match all the furniture. So you can move the bath and the dining table and everything around. Cool. Yeah, King Triton. It's so exciting that we've finally got a King Triton and another sister as well, which is also awesome. So, yeah. Oh, yep, on hinges. So with like the clips and the bar bricks. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Oh my gosh, I know, same. I haven't gotten the Seinfeld set yet either, but hopefully at some stage. I think I've just got to have another look online because I think I've just got bummed out that the Hobby Warehouse had them for $100 and they sold out. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to get it from Lego, but yeah, I will. But I think the other thing that I need to do is go through and check some of the parts that I can't get from any of my usual Bricklink sellers and see if I can track some of the parts that I need down. That's a very challenging sentence for me. Oh God. Right. So now that we've built the new one, we're going to go back in time and rebuild the old one. But okay, take care. Yes. Do it. It's nice. It's a really nice set. Right. So we're going to build the old one now. But just while I Love Toys is in the chat, I did. I did manage to finally track down my lighthouse. It took ages. And the reason why it's built and dusty is because it was actually in a box, built and dusty. So over here I've got like a cupboard, and at the top of the cupboard I've got some boxes of Lego stuff. But they're in like quite small-ish boxes, like the boxes that you get for photocopy paper at workplaces. Really nice sized boxes for Lego because most of them have lids, and They're not too big. And if you label them, then it's reasonably easy to find the sets that you want. Like, you don't have to pull lots of stuff out of like huge tubs. And they're not too heavy. And I do have like quite large tubs full of Lego, but I think that's a mistake. I probably wouldn't do that again. Hey, Tile Groove, how you going? Yay! To start the week. Oh, thank you. Yes. So anyway, I know. I was thinking I'm going to say the L word in front of Taz, and that's probably going to be quite triggering. Yeah, I finally found it. So in one of these boxes in my cupboard, it was labelled with a few of the other like beachy type sets, Lighthouse, and I went in and I looked at it and I was just like, yeah, that's not it. There was a bag in there labelled as a Lighthouse, but it only had like the little boat in it, like the little pink dinghy with the oars, and I was like, where's the rest of it? It's like, oh no. And that's when going back to the very beginning of the live stream, when I was saying that my spare bedroom is full of Lego and it's just a disaster in there at the moment. That's when I was just like, oh, I'm going to have to go and have a look at the spare bedroom. It's just chaos. So yeah, I'm going to have to like film something or whatever in that room and then do a massive tidy up and then refilm something. But it's a shambles in there at the moment. It's just a nightmare. So yeah, I went in there and I was just like, oh my gosh, where is it? And then the other thing was that when I was going through and taking apart my underwater mermaid village, I had to go through and sort all the aerial sets out because I wanted to make sure that when I bagged them up to put them into storage that they had the correct parts in there. So again, at first I was just like, oh, I'll just sort these out, which kind of worked okay for the smaller sets. But from like the medium to larger size sets, I was just like, no, I'm just going to have to build it and figure it out. So, oh my gosh, I've also realized that this is just shambles at the back here. Anyway, so yeah, I had to find my mermaid instructions. They weren't where they were supposed to be. I did manage to find the lighthouse, but it was in a random box and it's covered in dust. Oh yeah, take care, Em. Thanks so much for popping in. Yeah, I definitely will have the mini dolls, but again, I don't know where. And one of the things that I did with a lot of my friends' mini dolls was that I didn't store them with the sets. So I did have all my mini dolls stored elsewhere. And every now and again, I would go through my mini dolls and I'd do like a whole like mix and match thing so that they did end up looking slightly different. So it wasn't like a whole universe full of the exact same looking mini dolls. But when I bought my mini doll display cases, I also have gone through a lot of my collection in order to be able to in order to be able to display the figures that I want to display in the cases. And I've done most of them. The elves won't end up getting displayed in the display cases because they'll just be all sat on the shelves. But then I just sort of went, I do want to display the Friends mini dolls. But it's so tricky to try and figure out who I need to display, from what year, in what outfit. So it's just like, oh my gosh. So yeah. So I didn't end up taking apart this set because I didn't have time this afternoon, because by the time I found this, I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be going live in an hour, but I will just put it to one side so that I could show I Love Toys if and when he pops in that I've got it here. I did find it. We may end up building it at some stage, but I will need to like clean this off and then like actually pack it away properly. But yeah, it's here. I do have it here. I don't know where I can put it now though. Okay, I'll just have to. Oh, hang on. Maybe I can put it over here. Can we just tuck you in there, or is that not going to be the best place for your life? Right, we'll just tuck that over there for now. Yay! Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the lighthouse is really nice. Like that was one of. I don't even know when that set came out, 2013, 2014, like ages and ages ago. And I always thought that it was a nice build. Same with this Mermaid Palace, I think is one of the nicest princess sets that we've ever gotten. Ever. Ever. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, I could. I could if you want me to. That sounds like a nice idea. I don't know how interesting it would be. Don't know how interesting I am. But yeah, always happy to answer questions. Yeah, I think a lot of the K-pop bands. I don't know enough about K-pop, and I've not I've not done a deep dive into the music scene. But I just think that they're incredibly talented. I think that they're really, really hardworking. I think that, I don't know. I think that whatever, I have this bit. Okay, we might just have to skip that bit. Maybe I skipped that bit before as well. Okay. Right. Here. Let's see. Oh, you think that this one's the lighthouse is pretty? You think it's from 2015? Oh, okay. Yeah, not quite super, super early, but 3 years in. That kind of makes sense. Yeah, I knew that it was from I don't know, ages ago. It was one of the earlier. It's in the early years. Yeah, so yeah, K-pop stuff, I do think that they're really talented. I have watched Sophia Nygaard's K-pop video where she was dressing like a K-pop star, and she's done a few different things like that in Korea and those sorts of things. I do really like Heiju Sarah as well, who is an Australian that lives in Korea as well. I think that she's got some really nice videos as well. Yeah, I think it does as well. That's my understanding. BTS stands for behind the scenes. But again, because I'm not a super fan, I don't want to assume anything and upset the fans. Yeah, so I don't know. I think that a lot of the K-pop stuff looks really cool. And then there's also another channel called Mike's Mike that I quite enjoy watching as well. And he's a huge K-pop fan. And he did a whole history on how he got into K-pop, which was actually a really fun video as well. And so he talked about a lot of the bands and K-pop stuff that he listens to. What am I missing? See, we had the nice bit at the beginning of the stream where we had 5 separate bags. Now we've just gone into 1 mega bag, and I'll just be scruffling around saying, I can't find this bit. Where's that bit? What's happening? What's going on? So annoying. Oh dear. Yeah, but it's sort of been kind of weird, because one of the things that I have noticed over the past few years since I've been working from home is that somehow or another I've managed to sort of completely drift away from the music scene, which is kind of weird, because I've always enjoyed going to concerts and listening to bands and coming across new artists and going back in time and listening to back collections and finding artists from years ago that I didn't realize that they were doing their thing from that time and all of this sort of stuff. And my brother is a hugely into music. Him and I do have slightly different taste in music, which is fine, because I think that then that's also, makes life interesting. So the struggles of not sorting by bag. Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm just going to be scruffling around now for ages. You just get to hear lots of scruffling. Scruffles. Yeah, I know. Tile with Groove. It is like, I am shocked that this set doesn't have any stickers in it. And it took me a while for it to click, because I opened up the instruction book out of its little plastic bag and all of those sorts of things. And I was putting everything together. And the first thing that I realized on this set was that these like column pieces, cylinder pieces, had the print on it. And I was just like, cool, that's really nice that they've given us, you know, a print instead of a sticker. But then I sort of went, oh, hang on. And then a couple of people in the chat, I think Amy and a couple of the others, were just like, yeah, this set doesn't have any stickers in it. And I was just like, what? The flies come back. Oh, what would I do? Well, $100 note would be tricky, because I would be concerned that someone else would need that, like someone had actually lost that, and that's quite a bit of money. So I'd probably try and find the person that had lost it, but I don't know how, like, what the context is around that. I think $10 is a little bit different. So yeah, I think it would be. I think that the $10 would probably sort of just end up depending. But by the same token, like, I really don't like. For the most part, I really don't like money. I find it kind of disturbing. I don't think that it makes for nice people. So a lot of the time obviously most people in most cultures at this day and time need to have some sort of money in order to survive in the world. But yeah, for the most part, I'm just like, yeah. Donate it, give it away, give it to someone who might need it. I definitely think that type of, like, it comes back to you as well in a big way. So there have been times in my life where I've been like, struggling a bit financially and those sorts of things, and it's always been really nice to have people around who have been like kind and supportive and generous and all of that type of stuff for me, with me. Oh my gosh, what am I looking for? Oh no, hang on, I've got one of those. Need one of these. Got one of those. Now I've got to try and track down Lego parts that are all mixed together, and I've got the blowfly buzzing around as well. No. Cool. I honestly, I still can't believe that, yeah, you've got Lego in your thrift stores. That's just so bizarre to me and most of the other Australians and stuff as well. Yeah, selling their Lego. Oh my gosh, I know. But I think it's nice. It's nice when people can either, sell their stuff secondhand or donate it or whatever they want to do. It's cool. I was really happy to be able to sell my Bratz dolls. And, I just sort of go, hopefully, the people that got them are really happy to have them and everything. So it's nice. And oh my gosh, money is complicated, Chrome Lego Cat. It's definitely one of those things that I think takes up a lot of space in our world and in our minds and universe and all of that type of stuff. But it's not a very nice thing. I don't know. But that's the situation I'm in. So we kind of just have to go with it, which is what I try and do. But I try not to like focus everything on it as well. Cool. To pick up, oh my gosh, in your currency it would be like 18,000. Oh my gosh, yes. But I think I love toys. Like we've got to like if the money is there, you can't find who owns it. You don't know where to take it, or you know what else to do with it. And you know that whole premise of if you had a gun to your head, which one would you pick, or whatever. If you were forced to pick one or the other. I think it's definitely the situation of picking $100. But I think it's then what would you do with it? And for me, I just sort of go, I think that it's perfectly valid in different circumstances to, treat yourself to something nice or do something, with it that you wouldn't normally do or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Thrift stores are just a physical version of a marketplace. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, no tile with groove. Don't worry about that. Don't worry at all. Sleep in. Enjoy your weekends. I did do the same thing this morning. I think I woke up at around about 8 o'clock and I was just like, okay, then, I'll get up. And in the end, I ended up going to the bathroom and then I sort of went back to bed and trying to motivate myself for whatever to do for that day. And then at about 10:30, Pucky came in to wake me up and I was just like, what? It's still early. What are you doing? And then he was like, no, look at your clock. And I looked at my clock and I was like, oh, okay, then, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. You should be waking me up. He's so funny. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Happy to sell some of your unwanted Lego to the buyer said that he needed those figures for his collection. Yeah, and I think it's nice. It's nice to be able to share someone's passion with them or whatever. And it's sort of even quite refreshing in some ways as well, out with the old and with something new, you're making space in your world for whatever as well, I guess. Cool. Oh, I love Toys is saying it's really common these days. I don't know if it's your luck or something else, but it's usually pretty rare. No, let's say that you're lucky. We're going to maintain positive luck for you. I love the fact that you can get Lego and thrift stores, so we're going to keep sending out that positive vibe to you. Lots of positive energy to get more thrift store Lego. Oh, and did you manage to put together your Grand Hotel again? Because I know that was really awful that it smashed last weekend. So hopefully that's all sorted again too. Oh, you don't have any experience for selling things? Yeah. Oh gosh, I know. I'm not great at it either. I just get too overwhelmed and I panic, and then it's just like, I'll just take it. It's fine. I can't do it. I can't negotiate. And then it's really funny because I say to people, I'm no good at negotiating. I can't do that. Can you please help me out? And they're like, oh, no, you go off and do it. It's like, fine. And then it's just like they asked me how it went, and I was just like, horribly. That was awful. What did you think was going to happen? I know that I can't do it. So, yeah, it's funny. Cool. Kind of both. I do like both, and kind of for different reasons. But one of the things that has actually surprised me is that for the longest time I would have said definitely prefer friends over princesses, but almost all of my mocks, not all of them, because there are a few, but most of my mocks have been mocking Disney princess stuff. And I don't know whether or not that's because the original set isn't quite how I want it. So I want to modify it to make it fit more of how I would think about it, or whether or not the Disney princess sets are more inspiring for me, or I feel like I can do more with them or whatever. So yeah. It was quite bizarre when I realised that I've mocked a lot of the princess stuff and not a lot of anything else. Cool. Cool. Cat Apple, yeah, is saying it's easy. Just list and sell. No extra costs if you meet up and don't use a platform for fees. Yeah. I think I was actually quite surprised that when I was selling my Bratz dolls on eBay, how much eBay took from me. It's just like, really? It's like, wasn't my understanding of when I signed up for this. I thought you said this amount. What's that? It's like, really? But I don't know whether or not there was enough of a market for me to be able to sell my Bratz dolls for the prices that I ended up selling them for in Perth. So I think that was the other thing where I was just like, I probably am going to have to sell these internationally. Cool. Oh, cool. Big Lighthouse fan. The one is Before Your Time back in Lego. Have the latest Friends one. Yeah, which is a really nice one as well. I really liked the Marine Rescue Lighthouse because it had the light in it, which I thought was like a nice little touch. Added a bit of extra detail in it and all of that. Cool. Right. Okay. You'll just have to wait there for later. Cool. No, you did rebuild it. Were you able to find all the parts? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yay! Oh, Glenn, that's wonderful. Just popped into your Smith's toy store and bought the Magical Carnival for £45 along with that one for £35 and the Carnival stores for 50, saving £75 altogether. That's so cool. That's so cool. Yes. And honestly, those Magical Carnival sets are so beautiful. I just love them so much. I think that they look so just like pretty and mystical and magical and wonderful and everything. Yeah. Last week during the stream, I Love Toys said that a gust of wind came along and smashed the Grand Hotel set. We were all like, no! And then even I was just like going, it's fine, gather up the parts, put them in one spot, take a deep breath. You can rebuild Lego. The biggest concern is missing parts. And honestly, I've dropped Lego sets and stuff like that before as well, and it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible and horrifying when you do it. And it's so overwhelming and stressful. And then every time I have to just go, let's just rebuild. It's fine. But scrambling around on the floor trying to find everything, it's just a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Yes, yeah, you did. Yep, it fell last week during the stream. We were all being like, doing our best to try and be as supportive as possible because it is a horrible experience to go through. Yeah, it was horrible. Lego Bear, welcome back. You felt like your life was over. It's just like you have that heart attack feeling, but it's okay. Okay, cool. As long as everything that you wanted to get back together and everything is fine. Cool. Oh, you found a Friends and Elves DVD. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Hey, thanks, Lego Bear. I'm glad that you're back with us as well. Yay! Thanks, Axel. You're here as well. Whoop, whoop. Yes, no, we're still here. We've already built the first underwater palace, which is the most recent one. I did a show and tell of the lighthouse as well, and we're just building up the second one, which is probably going to take a while, which is the older one. Oh, no, this way. But we're just scruffling around with all the parts, taking our time and getting distracted. As per usual. Right, I don't know whether or not we've got those bits either, but yes. Tile with Groove is being very cheeky to you, I Love Toys. Yeah, it was. It was. It was really horrible. No, but I Love Toys didn't drop it or even knock it. It was the wind. It was the wind that did it. So I Love Toys was still loving the toys. It was just an unfortunate moment. Oh, you saw 2 elves chapter books in store, tempted to get them because they were plastic wrapped. Oh, yes. Oh, the column thing is important. I was eyeballing them up for building up the Heart Lake Cinema. Yes, yes. Oh no, that's okay, Lego Bear. Of course, go and do what you need to do. That's all. It's all fine. It's all fine. We're happy for you to come and go, and I completely understand that not everyone can pop in every week and all of that type of stuff. Oh yes, build the Dark Arts book. I've got to try and figure out when I'm going to be building Harry Potter sets, and if you guys want me to build them on stream, or if that's something that I just do while I'm watching YouTube or whatever, I don't know. Right, what bits are we doing? Oh, these bits. Right, let's put these in as well. We've got some plants happening. Cool. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Have a theory in Looney Tunes that Tweety could represent neutral genders, and the writers were advocates for LGBTI rights, as Bugs Bunny was known to, have moments of cross-dressing as well. I don't know, like, I think it's really interesting, though, when it comes to some of the history and all of those sorts of things, because I know that a lot of the language has progressed, and I think that that's really interesting when it comes to like LGBTI stuff, because the language that was considered horrible and awful for like older generations and probably people that might be like 60, 70 plus in the LGBTI community, some of the language has now been reclaimed by younger people, which is really nice. And I think it's sort of like important to acknowledge that as part of the history, but it also, and I think that also some of the language is then less gendered as well. So I think like with the word queer, that's like a big one that's sort of been reclaimed by the LGBTI community, but it still doesn't really sort of acknowledge how triggering that can be for like older members of the community and stuff. So yeah, I think it's always interesting to sort of think about history in the same way that I just sort of go, yeah, Bugs Bunny definitely like cross-dressed and enjoyed himself and all of that type of thing and didn't mind it, and like it was sort of done for funny reasons, but that wasn't really the joke. Do you know what I mean? Like it was always done as something that was sort of quite witty. But yeah, it's interesting. And it's also sort of quite interesting as well that everything always seems to have a gender as well, and I find that kind of bizarre too. I don't know. That might just be the way that my funny little brain works, but yeah, it's interesting. Cool. Yeah, that's still like that's right over there. I do still have all the food truck vans because I was kind of thinking of doing like a display video where I just put them all together into like a little display and do a video on them, because I think that would be really cute. But there's a couple of them, ice cream van and the juice van and the organic truck, like the 4+ sets that I want to try and like do a little bit of modifications with and stuff. Yeah, I wasn't there, so I don't know. Sometimes I know that sometimes, like back in the day when I was living like closer to the coast and stuff like that, it would be the wind that would be blowing a curtain. The curtain would then knock stuff off my window ledge. So sometimes it's more that whole situation. That's how I was figuring out. Oh, you're not working today. That's why you're popping in and out. Yes, go and enjoy your weekend then, Lego Bear. Do something fun. If I had to spend 140 euros on a Star Wars set, which sets would it be? Ewok Village or anything that had an Ewok in it. Yay! Just bumped into a stack of 3-in-1 houses and animal instructions. Yes, keep them. Actually, rainy season previous days in your area, but no rain these days. Perfect typer. That's the only thing that we accept in my chat is that everything has to be spelt and correct grammar for everything. I can't even speak words and be cheeky and sarcastic. Keep a straight face. No, we don't take marks off for terrible spelling. In the Nightmare Before Christmas song, the what's this Jack sung the lyrics, how queer that looks so unique. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. That's so cool. Yes. Oh my gosh. I know. I know. I like we did get Jack and Sally, which were both like cute, but I know like my brother is a huge Tim Burton fan, and I know that he really likes Corpse Bride and A Nightmare Before Christmas. He likes both of those movies. And he did see the Jack and Sally minifigures and he didn't recognize them. And one of the things that he said was, oh, the proportions are all off. And I think that for some of the cartoons, the proportions are quite important for their character. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. I don't know, Axel. I did say anything else with an Ewok in it. So, the Ewok Village would be top of my list. So maybe the 140 euros would just be a part contribution to the Ewok Village. It would just be one tree and half an Ewok or something. I don't know. Or, one of the other Ewoky type sets. I don't know. Cool. Oh, fantastic. You got bumper cars. Yes, Emma's art van. Beautiful. I love that. 3 of the Puppy Championship sets. Beautiful. Oh, Mia Sports Gear shop for $25. Brilliant. Love that. The bumper cars. Emma's art van is also a really, really pretty set. I really love that one as well. But, I'm kind of biased when it comes to stuff that's purple. Purple and lavender, can't help it. Maybe instead of buying sets day one, I should wait for the deals. Yeah, it's tricky though. And I think that that's one of the things that I've definitely found hanging out in like the YouTube community is that we tend to like work ourselves up into a bit of a frenzy. And we get paranoid about like missing out on sets and all of those sorts of things. But yeah, it's much, and I mean, there are some things where I just sort of go, I kind of want to get this very early on, but it's also been nice that a lot of the time I've been able to find them fairly close to the release date at like Big W or Kmart, mainly because of the sets that I like. Don't seem to have much of a, an exclusive sort of tag to it. Right. What am I doing? What do I need this for? Okay, right, okay. I don't know. I can't find that. It's too much. Okay, now you can go there. That's fine. Right, that's done. yeah, but you know, I was like, I mean, I really wanted this set, but I was actually quite happy that I ended up waiting for it. Because it was a little bit cheaper at Big W and then they had 20% off. So I actually ended up paying quite a nice price for this. So probably with the 20% off, it was like that got rid of the Disney tax, and I probably paid for this what it kind of would be worth if it was a friend set or a non-Disney related thing. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it was good. Cool. Oh my gosh, I know. It's there's been a lot. It's a lot that's been coming out. And it's sort of to the point now where I kind of feel like I'm just starting to sort of catch up on the sets that I kind of want. There's still a few, particularly with like some of the idea sets and like that type of thing that I'd still like. But, you know, I just sort of go, yeah, there's no rush to get them. And even then, part of me just sort of goes, even if I didn't get them, I'd probably not be really all that fussed. So it's fine. Oh, there's too much out there. Oh my gosh, I know, Lego Bear. It's a lot. Still sorting a 9-kilo bag of Lego. Still can't believe that. That's phenomenal. I know. It feels like you'll be sorting that for the rest of the year. Maybe that's just me. Although, to be fair, I do actually quite enjoy cleaning and sorting Lego. I don't know what I'm doing with these accessories. Oh, did I use the wrong thing in here? Oh, I did. Thought I did. Oh, yeah, I know. 9 kilos is fantastic. Hey, Axel. Ah. I know. Lego can't keep up manufacturing the sets from the current theme, so why add more? Exactly. Cool. Oh, is it your birthday on Monday? Oh my gosh, I love toys. I hope that you have a lovely day and that you do something nice for your birthday. It's actually a public holiday here in Australia, so yeah, you'd have the day off if you were here. Oh, which would be kind of cool. Do I like the old one or the new one? Oh, is it not your birthday? Oh, gosh, I love toys. Got completely sucked into that. But happy birthday regardless. Happy day. Just happy day. Hope you have a fun Monday. Oh, Johnny G. Yay. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. Just it was a very like cozy, chilled out day today. So it's just carrying on with the usual like cozy vibe tonight, which is nice. You like sorting Lego? No, I don't like sorting Lego because there's a whole heap of sorted Lego there. I like washing and cleaning it. That bit I don't mind doing. And then it's sorting Lego. There are parts in sorting Lego which I quite enjoy. So interestingly, if it's like colourful Lego, then I tend to sort it as I go. So there's only like this much Lego that is just needing to get sorted. As far as like pink, yellow, browns, and there's a little bit of blue in here as well, and a couple of purple plates, right? So most of the green stuff has been done. Most of the clear, red, and orange stuff almost gets sorted immediately. I've also got this little container which has printed parts and some of the accessories like shells and spoons and wands and all of that sort of stuff. Mostly that's there because those parts get sorted in these yellow dots container, which the guardianship is on top of and the cactus is next to. So that's good. But behind that little tub is like a bigger tub full of all the grey that I've got to sort, which is on top of another tub, which is full of all the black that I've got to sort. Interestingly, I've also got a tub of blue at the moment as well. Which usually doesn't happen, but that's what's there. And then there's a whole heap of white stuff that I haven't sorted at all. So I just sort of go white, grey, and black seem to be the trickiest parts for me to sort. Is anyone surprised? No. Is it what you all expected? Yes. Oh, did I just miss a whole heap of stuff? Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, I skipped an entire page. Oh, whoopsies. Okay. Yes, I did. I did have a lovely day. Oh, even you guys have public holiday this week as well, King's Day. Oh, fantastic! Yeah, we did. We did have. This week. Our public holiday is Anzac Day, which is the Australian and New Zealand Armed Corps. So it's paying respects to our servicemen and women that fought in various wars over the years, which is important to do. Sad but important to honour the loved ones that have lost their lives and all of that type of stuff. Yes, I did have a good day today. I love toys. I did indeed. Right, yeah, more stuff. Cool. No. Even better, you like washing and cleaning. Only Lego. Axel, the rest of my house is a shambles. My life is a shambles. Surely you must have figured that out by now. But my Lego is cleaned and orderly. Oh dear. Yeah. I'm only laughing because it's true. Right. Do I have the... I don't know what's going on with this. Okay, maybe I... There's discussions. I'm having discussions with myself about seaweed. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Executive decisions being made. Oh, dear. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just, But in saying that, like, washing Lego isn't that difficult. I just stick it in a big bowl and pour detergent and hot water over the top of it and leave it there for a while to soak. Well, I think Alana is down here. I don't know whether or not I've got another Alana. I do have a whole heap of Little Mermaid mini dolls, Ariel mini dolls. But I think, I don't know. I think a lot of my mermaids are still down here in my little princess drawer. That looked like I was answering a completely different question. Yeah, so that's where they are. I think. But yeah, I did do like a whole heap of mini doll repaints for all the sisters ages ago. So like Athena, Ariel's mum, is at the front with the slightly different hairpiece that we got with the mini figure. And then Ariel's up the back here with her crown. And then we've got all the different sisters. So I'm pretty sure that Alana, this little lovely mini doll at the front with the pink tail, she was the other sister that we got in this set. So now I've got two Aristas because we've got the other mermaid sister down here in this set. You can just see her down there. So, yeah. I did end up painting all the mini dolls, but yeah, which is cool. But I'm really happy that we've got a King Triton now as well because I wasn't really entirely sure how I was going to be able to build him. Lego sets behind me don't look dusty at all. No, they're not dusty. If the camera doesn't pick up on dust. I'm not giving away all my secrets, Axel. Oh dear, but yeah, it's not tidy. Like, you have to remember, I've got a pug. And pugs are renowned to be like fluff producers. And two things that you know about Pucky is that, well, you may not know about Pucky is that he doesn't like being brushed, which makes it really difficult to reduce pug fur creation in my home. And he also doesn't like getting his front paw nails trimmed. His back paw nails don't seem to need to be trimmed, but his front ones do. And he hates it. Hates being brushed, hates having a bath, and hates having his claws trimmed. So, you know, not having a dog that doesn't like bathing or brushing means that it's a very furry house. It's a lot of fur everywhere, which is fine. Like, I just sort of go, I don't mind. It doesn't worry me. I do try and sweep regularly, which is okay. I don't really like vacuuming all that much though, so that happens a lot less. But yeah, washing and cleaning Lego, I don't mind. I don't actually even mind clothes washing. Putting them in the washing machine and turning the washing machine on, that's the bit that I don't mind. Hanging them out, bringing them in and putting them away, yeah, I don't like that bit. Sweeping, not too bad. Vacuuming, don't like that. Yeah. But heading down a slippery slope now. Need to move on. Oh my gosh, yes, I know. It's one of the trickiest things I think about Lego is the dust factor. I do find like I have designated a specific toothbrush to being able to dust some of my Lego sets. But yeah, even like the downtown diner that had been sat down here for ages, like when I've moved that, because I do want to try and do that video this weekend, but we'll see. When I moved that was really furry and dusty. It was horrible. Oh my gosh, your kids only sorted for about 20 minutes, then they left. Why did you have those children in the first place if they can't even sit down and sort the Lego? Oh, you've actually made a Finn mini doll at home with the Titan tail. Yes. That's so cool. I love that. I know. I think I've still got my different Finn and Izzy parts over here. I've got Izzy up there in her princess dress, but I've still got to finish the skirt. Oh my gosh, there's so much to do. Yeah, books are sorted. Off to some Lego washing upstairs. Cool. You've probably already been and come back. Behind in the chat again. Cool. Cool. Lego Bear's dog's cute, yes. Oh, my dog's cute? Yeah. He's very cute and very spoiled, and I don't have any problem with that at all. Oh, yeah, but the thing with cats is that they sort of look after themselves. Do you know what I mean? Like, cats just are very, like, hygienic sort of creatures. Andrew's back. Hey, Andrew. Yay. Axel. Exactly. Oh, no, I do. I've got minifigure display cases. They're just piled up in the spare room, just causing a lot of chaos. Stop asking questions, Axel. My life's falling apart. No, it's not. It's fine. Yeah, I do have the hot dog van. The hot dog van is in my amusement park, I think, in the other room. But yeah, I've got that one. I tried to tell them sorting was fun. They were like, no. Oh, we ordered the sets. Woo! Yay! Right. Cake. Got cake. Oh, hang on. I need this thing. Oh. Yay! Yeah, I know. Yeah. I do have a second Lego room. Spare bedroom. Now, I don't know whether or not I've ever told you this when you've been around Axel, but the spare bedroom was a spare bedroom for ages. And I ended up getting like this really nice day bed from IKEA. The tricky thing with that particular day bed, though, is that I had to build it in that room because of the shape of the hallway, the shape of the day bed, the size of the day bed, and the size of the room and the doors and all of that type of stuff meant that I couldn't really have built it anywhere else and then put it in that room. So it means that the day bed is built in there. And for anyone who has got the IKEA catalogue of furniture memorized, it's the wooden day bed that has like 3 sort of sides around it. So it's almost like a single bed that you can use as like a lounge. And there's cushions along the back, there's a mattress at the bottom, and then there's like a wooden edge around 3 of the sides, and it's open at one side. But the thing with that is that if you put a tabletop on top of the day bed, it's very secure because it's held up by 3 sides. So there's just like a little gap in between the mattress on the day bed and the tabletop. So at the moment, I have just said to people it would kind of like just be staying in a capsule hotel. Just have to roll into bed and roll out again. And you can't sit up in the middle of the night unless you'll get a face full of Lego table. So yeah, that's my spare room at the moment, and people can't really sleep underneath it anyway because it's all full of Lego underneath there anyway. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. The spare room is a lot. It's descended into madness, to be perfectly honest. I have a question. Why did Lego not make any of the sets for Eleanor from Elvalor? I can't say that tonight. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't know. It's sort of been interesting because it's I don't know how Lego decides to make the sets that it makes and not make the sets that they don't. So yeah. Oh no, I never watched the TV Little Mermaid series. I've only seen the movie. I do have the DVD, which is up there, which is really cool. It's nice to sit down and watch, like, Disney movies every now and again. I've still got some that I haven't seen, but I'm getting there. Little by little, I'm getting through all the ones that I haven't seen yet. Oh, do you like the limited edition Frozen 2 Elsa? The Show Yourself one? Oh my gosh. They're like, I know that the first Frozen movie was a moment and was fantastic, and a lot of people were like, shocked and overwhelmed and surprised by it, and kiddies absolutely loved it, and it was awesome for them and all of that type of stuff, which is what we want. Oh gosh. But I really enjoyed the second Frozen movie. Like, I know that not everyone did, but I liked it. I thought it was cool. I really liked the outfits. I really liked the Lego sets, and all of that type of thing. I think that was awesome and amazing. And I don't know. And I can definitely imagine, like, I'm not a doll expert, but I do like watching some of the doll repaint videos, and I've seen even every now and again I will watch like a doll collection video and those sorts of things, and some of the Disney dolls are so beautiful and so gorgeous. I know sometimes Custom Mania shares the photos of the different dolls on his Instagram account, which is fantastic. And there's such a beautiful, like, Merida from Brave doll. And she just has the most gorgeous, like, tartan outfit. And she just looks fantastic and amazing. Oh, cool. No, don't ever be ashamed to say anything over here. We are, everyone's welcome. Cool. Oh, you watch Frozen like every day? Oh, cool. Oh, and Kronlecker Cat also like Frozen too. Yeah. I think it's just hard when, for like, because the first one was so epic and was such, like, huge, is that it was like nothing could ever keep up with that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was never going to be easy to have a follow-up. But I don't know. I really liked Frozen 2. I thought it was really cool. Cool. I don't know. I'll probably wait. So I'll probably wait to watch the movie, like, if it comes out, like, when it comes out on DVD, or on YouTube, where you can buy movies on YouTube. But I usually don't even get them when they first come out because they're too expensive. I prefer to save money for Lego. But yeah, I have managed, like, I ended up waiting, I think, a little while to watch Encanto, and that's how I ended up being able to get hold of Encanto, was being able to do that, which kind of works for me. I don't really have anyone in my life that would want to go and watch, like, movies with me. Especially, like, Disney movies. I think my brother would probably watch some movies with me, but not those ones. I don't think that would be his thing. I think he'd just be bored. Yeah, if you guys want me to do a Q&A video, I can definitely do it. Or the other thing might be quite nice is if you've ever got a question for me, you can just, like, send me a message on Instagram, or say, will you answer this in a video? And I can just add maybe a couple of questions into different videos every now and again. I don't know whether or not there's enough things that people want to ask me to make a whole video. I'm just assuming that people wouldn't want me to do that. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, the movie that you watch the most is Zootopia. I love Zootopia. Oh my gosh. I would so love to get little characters of Zootopia. Cool. Oh, Rapunzel as well. Yep, Tangled is fantastic as well. Definitely watch Tangled a lot. Definitely watch Zootopia a lot. Definitely watch Moana a lot. Yeah, so over here I've got Frozen 2, Frozen, Moana, Up. Oh my gosh, Up is so beautiful. And 101 Dalmatians, which is Pucky's favourite because it's got dogs in it. And then Zootopia is up here. Oh, and I recently got Coco as well, which I really enjoyed. And and I also finally managed to watch How I Train Your Dragon as well. So I know that that's one of Amy's favourites, and I finally managed to watch that too, which was very emotional. It was a lot. Oh my gosh, yeah, Frozen was huge for Disney completely. I don't even think that Disney was expecting it to be that huge. Oh, no, I don't remember that, Glenn. Awesome Lazy Town, Robbie Rotten. Was that a TV show? Was that from the UK? Oh, yeah, take care. I love toys. See you later, buddy. Cool. I only know the number one song. Oh, yeah. Rapunzel is such a cool movie. Really, really nice movie. Like, fun, funny, like, not good characters. Really sweet. Yeah. Cool. Watch any Disney movies as long as they're Marvel movies. Yeah, no. Yeah, my brother's like hit his limit though with superhero films too. It's just like, I don't think I can handle any more superhero films. which is fair enough. Like, that's not really his thing. I get very easily suckered into these situations, so yeah. Cool. Yeah, the live stream kind of is a Q&A. I think that, like, I mean, obviously we definitely chit chat to we definitely chit chat a lot during the live streams, which I think is really nice. But I can understand why Q&A videos are like kind of interesting and popular, because I think it just means that you can tell more of a story. I don't know. I could probably think about the answers in a bit more detail. Ramble on for longer, because everyone likes a good ramble. Oh dear. Right. Book 1 is done. Oh. That's so cute. At the back of book 1, look, we've got all like the original princess sets. Ariel, Rapunzel, Jasmine over here. And then as we go across there, Cinderella, Tangled, Frozen. From years back. Oh, book 2. Oh. It depends. It depends on their price. Yeah. Because sometimes have I done this right? Oh my gosh. Like a lot of the times oh no, I haven't done that right. Oops. Yeah, it totally depends how I get movies. I do quite like having the DVDs, because sometimes when the internet's not working and all of those sorts of things, it then means that you can't watch anything. You know, if you've only got like Netflix or whatever, and so it's nice to have a few DVDs to be able to then, you know, do fun things and whatever. But what's my point? But I have noticed that some of the films that I can get on YouTube are actually fairly affordable. So I have got a few of them over there now as well, which is fine. So, but usually if it's cheaper to get them on DVD, then I can just get them on DVD. Like, I'm pretty sure on like YouTube, like to get Tiana, she was like $16 or whatever on YouTube when I was looking. And then she was like $8 on a DVD. So it's just like, yeah, half the price. Cool. Save $8 to put towards Lego. Go, no worries, Tile. Take care. Take care. Enjoy your weekend as well. It's always nice having you here. But yeah, have fun. Have fun. Right. We've already built up this bit, which is good. Good, good, good. So we've got our little shell in place. Fantastic. Right. We're on to the home stretch by the looks of things, people. Cool. Yeah, I know. I think that there are definitely places and people that can do interesting things online, but I'm just not that great with that stuff. I don't know. If it's only a couple of bucks, it's fine. But again, like when I first looked at the latest Matrix movie on YouTube, that was like $50. I was like, I'm not paying $50 to watch The Matrix. Like, come on. I think it might have been cheaper if you only rented rather than bought it. But I do actually quite like rewatching movies quite a lot anyway. So I was just like, no, I'm happy to have it for keeps. It's fine. So, oh, no, that's not the right one. It's 2 studs too small. It's not going to work. Right, coming together. It's interesting. I know that this gets said a lot about the princessy type stuff and the friend stuff, where people do say, oh, there's too much pink in there, blah, blah, blah. But I do actually prefer the magenta to the coral for these ones. But I do actually think that I prefer having some of the blue in this one rather than the tan. But I don't know. At this point in time, I don't know. I'll have to have a look at them in a bit more detail. Yeah, I know. $50 to buy the Matrix movie. I'm pretty sure the new Ghostbusters movie as well was like $40 or something. I was just like, no. But I guess, like, if you've got like a home theater and there's like a couple with like 2 or 3 kids or whatever, then probably buying a movie for like $30 off YouTube is going to be cheaper than actually physically going to the movie, like the cinemas. But, you know, it's just me and the dog here. Like, that's going to, you know, that's not worth it. Pucky doesn't bring in any income. It's still not working. No matter how often I tell him that he should be. So, yeah. Better pink than grey. Talking to you, Star Wars. Oh my gosh, I know. I know. How much grey can you have? Come on. Yay, you're back. You're back. Oh, and M's back as well. You've both arrived back. How exciting. How exciting. Yeah, we're still building. Oh, we've finished. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know whether or not you were here when I finished up the first one. Maybe you were. So we're just getting through the older one, the second build for tonight, which is this one, which is the earlier palace. Yeah, I'm oh, you were here for the end of that one? Yeah, I was trying to remember. It's been a day, Em. It's been a day. Yeah, I was looking at my Lego drawers the other day as well, and I was just like, I kind of want to make boxes for mine too. So especially like, say, my orange drawer, which is this one. So at the back, I've got like my little plastic bags and that type of stuff over this side. But then at the front, I've just got like the little takeaway containers that they put sauces and stuff in. But I kind of was like, circles just don't make any sense in these drawers. And I was like, I kind of just want to make like little cardboard drawers that I can then put, or I don't know, plastic drawers that I can then put all my like my little parts in and stuff. But, you know, that's going to be a longer term project for possibly when I've actually got my second Lego room sorted out. Oh my gosh, now my drawer's not going to go back in. Okay, we'll leave that. Yeah, I do think that that's definitely part of it as well. Chrome Lego Cat. It's like going out to the cinemas and queuing up and being able to watch it on the big screen with like popcorn and Jaffas and, you know, a slushy and all of those sorts of things. So that's all definitely part of the excitement. Oh. And there are some films which are really beautifully, like, that are like really spectacular to watch on a big screen as well. And I think even the most fancy of home theatres are still not the same as watching it on a huge cinema screen. Cool. Oh, Grey is the reason I'm buying less and less Star Wars. Boring. Yeah, exactly. I know. I'll never forget that live stream that Lemaniac was doing where he was building a one of the Star Wars ships. I don't know which one. I don't think that it was. I think it was a set that was designed, and then like the instructions were put on Rebrickable or somewhere or another that Lemaniac was able to track them down. But it was this huge like spaceship. It was massive. It was a 24-hour build. So Lemaniac was doing a 24-hour live stream every now and again that he does, and And I think I was his last guest that popped in for like the last of the 24-hour time slots. And I could tell that the Maniac was sort of struggling because I'd watched a lot of the stream anyway. And I popped in and poor Maniac was just like, I don't know if I could do any more greebling. And there was lots going on. And then it was that moment where it was the split screen, and on the Maniac stream it was his hands, and it was just like grey and greebling and the Maniac's hands. And then on my side of the screen it was just like a rainbow explosion. Yeah, I know circles lose space, but they don't send me saucers in square containers. So I had to just put up with what I had. Sometimes these drawers get stuck and I don't know why, and it's weird and it's frustrating. Oh, there we go. Cool. Oh, figuring out what to do because you like another human. Yeah, don't ask for my advice then. No, I can't help you. I don't know what to do in those situations either. Usually I just become really awkward and I do really stupid things, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot, and I'll just walk away. So yeah, but yeah, that's not very supportive or helpful, is it? But yeah, that's nice. It's nice to like another human, though. It is. It's cool. In a way, I guess. Fantastic. Oh, you just keep all the packaging cartons from groceries and then cut them down to the height of the drawers. Most of the shopping, most of the packaging is the same size anyway, easy for shipping. Oh, I see. Oh, boxes out of Lego. Oh, the white IKEA drawers. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the white IKEA drawers look really, really beautiful. Yeah. I agree. I think that Claire, the Plastic Architects, has them, and then is it what's her face from Little Big Bricks and Bins? Sarah, Stephanie, what's her name? Something beginning with S. I think that they also have them as well, which are super lovely. It's on you. I'm already awkward. Yeah. welcome to the club, Em. Again, if I ever see anyone out and about that I fancy, it's usually like, oh my gosh, I'll just look the other way and disappear. Run. Oh, cool. Oh, you disassemble sets and put them back in their box, Axel. Oh my gosh, that's fancy. Become really awkward. Yep, more than normal. Yep. Super awkward. Yep. So weird. Oh dear. Yeah. I'll simply exist for as long as possible without acknowledging it. Yeah, that can work too. Yeah, but jokes aside, it is super lovely to like another human. It's cool, it's nice. But yeah, and for them, oh my gosh, what have I done? Oh no, that's over this side. Okay, right, okay. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. No. It's, I don't know. I think the thing that has always been nice for me though is when another human hasn't minded my awkwardness and they've actually liked it. Do you know what I mean? Like I just sort of go, I think that's when I just sort of go, okay then, cool. they just sort of go, no, you're kind of funny and cool and a bit weird and awkward, but that's fine by me. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, it is really important to try and have a think about the person that you like and why you like them and compatibility and those sorts of things as well. I don't know. I really don't know. I feel extremely underqualified to be providing any sort of reasons or advice or information to anyone about fancying people. Oh dear. Right. Cool. Right. So we're asking Axel, if you mock with your Lego, and if so, when, where, and how? Does that work or not? Oh my gosh, I can't put the microphone stand in. Cool. And buy sets or parts especially for that. Have no space for sets, and the city space sets that I kept on a little table in my living room became toys quickly. Oh, I am missing some seaweed as well, but it's okay. Almost 100% sets. Yes, tell a funny story from your imprisonment. We're curious. I'm curious, at least. Oh gosh, such an idiot. I can't believe, how awkward I felt about you saying that you're awkward about fancying another human. Oh my gosh. It's the worst. Right. I actually have the musical stuff. And this printed tile has got the butterflies and the stars and the pink stuff on it. So definitely not the same sheet music as this set. Oh, right. Imprisonment at a Christian school. We're having to do a paper on if it's ethical to be trans. Obviously, you're saying yes, and you don't want to fold on your belief, but I also don't want to be an outcast. The interesting thing that I was told by a very, very well-read non-binary person that has a lot to do with LGBTI advocacy and LGBTI rights and young LGBTI people here in Western Australia was that there isn't actually any mention of trans in the Bible. There are a handful of statements that do focus that can be interpreted as homophobic, but I do specifically remember them telling me that there isn't anything about being trans in a Bible. So I don't know whether or not that information would change how you could potentially frame your paper on ethics. And I'm sure that there are probably like resources and things like that that do actually have quite a lot of like information. I say with a croaky voice, that do actually have like quite a lot of rebuttal information for different passages in religious text around homophobic statements and those sorts of things. Yeah, I think like, yeah, you're going to write it and hopefully make people no longer garbage. Yeah, it is very awkward though when you do get cast as the outcast at anywhere, school, work, whatever, for whatever reason, you know. But again, I think it's also important to then be able to like have those challenging conversations as well. But I think it's also good to be able to like, you know, have a bit more of like a go slowly approach. And, you know, while you can talk about ethics from a religious point of view, you can also talk about ethics from a legal point of view and from a political point of view as well. And I know that there's issues with like trans rights in bathrooms and blah, and all of those sorts of things. But in a lot of like workplaces, particularly here in Australia, is that it's equal opportunity. So you can't actually discriminate against people for their race, religion, sexual orientation, blah blah blah, and all of those sorts of things. So I guess you could also potentially draw that into some of your, you know, ethical viewpoint. And I think it's also really important, you know, one of my favorite LawTube legal commentators on YouTube as well also says that, you know, the law doesn't always match up with morals and ethics. And I think that there's definitely a case to be said around a book that was written 2,000 years ago and then rewritten and, you know, translated from various languages over hundreds and hundreds of years, you know, needs to be taken into context as well. So I definitely remember that there is a statement somewhere in the Bible that says that you can actually own slaves provided that they're from a neighbouring country. So ethically and morally, it would be very hard pressed for a religious person today to justify owning slaves because the Bible said so. And so I think that then that's also interesting around that type of thing as well. Cool. Amy's finished. Fantastic, Amy. Whoop, whoop. Let us know. Let us know. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I actually do bag up my sets and store them away, so that I kind of know for the most part that most of my sets are fairly complete. Even though as I've been building this one, I'm like, there's a few missing pieces still in here. So yeah, but you know, hang on. Oh dear, is this? This is supposed to have something. Maybe this. Yeah, write whatever you want. Well, people should be much more open, Chrome Lego Cat. But again, it's just like from what M said to us in the past is that he does go to a very like religious school that doesn't really seem to align to his personal morals or values very well. Yeah, that's the other thing that I find interesting as well. Like, I also remember quite a few years ago reading like this interesting article about the human experience. And one of the things that they were talking about is that a lot of the time history does repeat itself. But for individuals, most of the time, most individuals only ever think about history in terms of as far back to their grandparents. So whatever the grandparents went through, we sort of have an understanding of, and any further back than that, then we don't really take into consideration. So, for example, I think it's always really interesting when it comes to things like, you know, the finances of the world, is that most people in the world have now gotten used to a capitalist system. And we can't really fathom any other, you know, system other than capitalism. But what we forget is that, you know, 500 years ago, it was a feudal system where you would work on a land and you'd have, you know, the workers and the servants, and you'd have the owner of the property making the majority of the money, but you would then be, you know, taken care of by that particular individual. So, you know, it was sort of like, well, I don't really have to worry about paying my own bills. I just get a small income and I just get to live here for free, and I just have to do what I'm told, kind of thing. So that's where I always sort of think that it's interesting. And again, even so, I think that that's sort of, again, where people nowadays assume that the Bible is like 2,000 years old, but they forget that back in like, I think it was around the time of King Henry VIII, there was a lot of the Vatican like translating the Bible. And again, the Bible has gone through many, many translations because it wasn't written in English to start with. It was written in some ancient language from 2,000 years ago. And then they transcribed it into Latin, and then they had to transcribe it into English. So again, you just sort of go, it's not even like you're reading the original source material. And over the past couple of months, many of us have had quite detailed conversations about the various translations of Encanto. And that's a Disney movie. So again, you know, very few of us are basing our entire like religious philosophy over Encanto, but yeah, that's where I just sort of think it's always interesting to then have to think about like the context of where this was and what this meant. So I don't know, it's interesting. Oh, take care, Lego Bear. You've probably been gone for ages because I've been rambling on for such a long time, but enjoy your weekend. Cool. People refuse to respect trans people at your school, but don't refuse to respect me as an atheist. Yeah, it's really interesting. And again, I think it's also really interesting to hear from like trans people as well about like their story and the history of trans rights and all of those sorts of things as well. And I think the other thing that I've always found interesting as well, which is definitely something that I contemplate in my life and existence every now and again, is even in my lifetime, which, you know, is getting up there, but I still, like, I mean, I am quite dodgy at being an adult. So maybe just, I don't know, I think differently to other adults, but awkwardly. But I do believe that in my lifetime, society has become a lot more focused on binary. So it's a lot more focused on binary genders. Again, it's a lot more focused on like binary animals, dog or cat. You have to be a dog person or a cat person. It's like, well, what if I'm both? Hey, what happens if I like hamsters or birds? Like, where do we fit into the mix? No, you have to pick dogs or cats, black or white, boy or girl. And I think then it's really interesting because, again, when we have a look at different traditional cultures across the world, is that some traditional cultures had up to 9 genders. So it hasn't always been binary. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. It's just interesting. Chrome Lego Cat has also got to go. Take care, Chrome Lego Cat. Take care. Encanto has only one translating. Amazing fun. Exactly. Oh, Coco's here as well. Hey, welcome. You've come in towards the end of the live stream where we're having deep and meaningful conversations about all things wonderful in the world. But yeah. And I guess one of the like the bigger gender is totally a social construct. Like, it's ridiculous. And again, that's where I just sort of go, especially when you start to think about, you know, fair enough, in our society, in our current culture, we're saying 2 genders. But then you sort of go, well, there's other cultures out there. I do know that there are a few traditional cultures that had 5 genders, but then there are a few that have had up to 9. And so you just sort of go, cool. You know, I wonder what that would be like. But yeah, it's just sort of interesting. It's I find it fascinating that that sort of whole thing. Like, what must it be like to live in a society where you've got like 9 genders to choose from? And I think that in a lot of those cultures, it was like, sometimes you don't even have to pick one. If you don't want to have one, you don't have to. It's all good. I did see that Monster High is re-releasing some of the dolls as well. I did see that, which is really cool and kind of exciting. I'm definitely looking forward to some of that. I don't know whether or not I'll end up buying any of them, but it's going to be nice to what's the point? What's the send? It's going to be nice to have re-released dolls, that's for sure. Right. Here we go. Let's, yeah, Monster High is really cool. Yes, Corne. Oh my gosh, exactly. Sasha Velour, winner of Drag Race Season 9, an artsy bald queen said gender is a construct, tear it apart. Exactly. Like I just think, it's amazing how easily things can get sucked in. And I was even watching a YouTube video today where this person had gone to the Victoria and Albert Museum in London, and at the time that they were filming, the Victoria and V&A had an exhibition around masculinity and clothing. I think it was something to do with that. So they had a lot of like different outfits that men would wear over centuries, and paintings and all of these sorts of things as well. And once again, during that tour, they were talking about the fact that for centuries, it was actually pink was actually considered a male color because it was like a diluted form of pink, like a diluted form of red. So red was considered courage, and it was masculine, and it was bravery, and it was royalty, and all of these sorts of things. So if you wore pink, it was sort of like, yes, I'm courageous and I'm brave and I'm fabulous and I'm fantastic and strong. But we're in this social setting, so I can't, swan around here in my red robe. So instead, I'm going to wear pink because it's more appropriate when I'm having a dinner party. And blue was actually considered a feminine color because it was softer, and it was associated with Mary. Mary famously wore blue. Apparently, I wasn't there. I didn't see that. So, but that's what they say. They say that she wore blue. Oh, and Bratz is re-releasing Tokyo Go-Go at the same price. I do believe that Lego Masters Australia has started. I think that Taz was talking about it during his stream today. Yeah. I just think that gender is really interesting, and I think that that's also when it comes to things to do with transgender in this day and age. And I think it's more about power control, demonizing people, and all of that type of thing than anything else. Let people live their lives. Right. So here's our palaces. I don't have all the accessories for this one. I don't know what's happened. There's some random things going on over here, but there's mermaids. Oh, yes. It might be getting old Lego Friends sets from eBay. Yes. I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't know that much. I only know kind of things around what people have said to me. And I definitely do remember my very well-read, educated, informed friend who does a lot of LGBTI stuff did say to me at some stage that there's nothing about being transgender in the Bible. But then I've watched some YouTube stuff about the Duggar family recently because of that whole situation, which we won't talk much about on here because it's a bit creepy and awful to think about. But quite often in that form of religion, they talk about, the woman has to serve a husband and the wife must be obedient and all of these sorts of things. So I don't know. I'm not an expert in that. I'm just an expert in, like, just be a decent human being. Like, seriously. Cool. Yay! Literally, as a male, people know I paint my nails, collect dolls, and non-stop dip them in oil because I want to restyle them. Wearing platform sneakers and some... Yeah. Oh, Coco, that's so horrible. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is the weird thing because again, I'm not an expert in religion and all of those sorts of things, but basically my impression from most religions is be a nice person. Again, I've always assumed that one of the big things about the Bible was you don't have any right to judge anyone else, because that right can only be reserved to God. Like, that was my whole thought process around most things, is as a human being, we do not have the conceptual powers to put our thoughts or beliefs onto anyone else. We can't judge anyone else. We're not allowed to do that. What we've got to do is look at our own morals and ethics and think about how we can be a kind and decent human being. And then potentially, if we have remotely succeeded in that and believe in, heading up to the pearly gates to, have a decision made by some spiritual force, then that's the way that will be. I'm so glad that your sister was there to say what's what. They should be apologizing as well. That's absolutely ridiculous. And again, like, this is where it comes down to at what point did anyone decide that nail polish was just meant to be for anyone that's female presenting? Like, one of the things that I absolutely love about Simply Nailogical is that she's like, no, nail polish is for nails. So if you have any sort of finger or toenails, you can wear nail polish. Nail polish doesn't have a gender. It's for nails. Like, that's the only thing that it's for. And this is where I just also find it really fascinating, when it's just sort of like, different people can like different things. And I think that human beings are a lot more complex beyond the scope of stereotypes for genders. Like, Pink Gamer absolutely loves cars and Lego. Like, go for it. That's fantastic. And again, I just sort of go, if you want to paint your nails and collect dolls, do it. Yes. Yeah, you've talk to your bestie about the human stuff. Yes. We'll wrap up. We will start wrapping up now, though, because I do have a few things that, we'll need to get some sleep. But yeah, I do want to try and make sure that I have enough time to do like video stuff tomorrow, so that then you guys have got something to watch on Monday or Tuesday if you want to. Oh, beautiful. Love that. One of the things that I haven't painted my nails in ages, but one of the things that I always used to like doing was painting like different flags and symbols and colors on different hands. And then sometimes when I was working in a much more conservative office, I'd paint them the same color except for like one. And I think I usually tried to choose the ring finger instead of the rude one. Because I was just like, yeah, I can't have the rude finger with that. But yeah, I love that. So again, I just sort of go, I could definitely see like doing the trans flag, across here. And then again, sometimes like back in the day, if it was like NAIDOC week or survival day or whatever, I'd do like black, red and yellow and that type of thing as well, black, red and gold. So yeah, it was always fun. I always liked that. Yes, and I love that. I love that. It's so nice. And I think it's like one of those things where, even like watching people who are happy and comfortable and confident in who they are, I think is also like really, really nice. Like, one of the other YouTubers that I really enjoy watching is actually Zach Pinsett, who is he's from the UK, and he actually wears traditional like Regency dress in his daily life. So wherever he goes, he's in Regency dress with the top hat and all of this sort of stuff, and all the suits and the outfits and fancy clothes and all of that type of thing. And he just doesn't care what other people think. He's just like, I love this clothing. He makes it. He gets commissioned to make people's outfits. His YouTube videos are really funny. He's really funny. He's got such a brilliant knowledge of like fashion history. And in that video with the V&A museum that was talking about masculine clothing and all of those sorts of things, like, he was there with the vlogger talking about that as well. So yeah. Yeah, but that's because I love all of you guys. Like, you're all so cool and wonderful and awesome people, and I love the fact that you just come in and you chat to me and catch me up on what's been happening in your lives and all of those sorts of things. You know, I just care about you all. Like, I don't know. It's important to me. Let's just drag the lighthouse in here as well before I get too sentimental. I'll start getting really awkward and knock something over. Alrighty, gang. So next week, what are we going to do? What have I got as far as backlog sets are concerned? I think I do still have the other Disney princess one with the jewelry boxes and those sorts of things. I don't know what other Friends sets I've got at the moment. I do still have some of the Dot stuff. Oh, but I've also got some Harry Potter stuff. Maybe we can do Harry Potter next week and do some of the books, because Amy's built both of her books now and I've not built any of them. So, yeah, maybe we can do some of that next week, which would be really cool. And then maybe the week after that, we can do more Disney princesses. And then we can see where we're up to with everything. We might be heading into May by then, and hopefully we can then start to build the spaceships and those sorts of things. And then also, hopefully at some stage over the next few weeks, we might get all the Friends and the Princess images released officially for the middle of the year, so that we can have a nice big panel and chat about new sets, which would also be super fun. Right, Em, I hope that we have proved to be regular people that are just kind with solid moral compasses and support you through your ethics paper. But again, just do whatever you want. Like, I don't, you know, like whatever you think is fine. Sometimes just not feeling like you have to constantly, you know, fight is okay as well. Just to write whatever they want to hear and leave it at that. It's perfectly acceptable some of the time. But yeah, I hope also that we've given you a few different ideas around different directions that you can potentially take your paper in and all those sorts of things as well. So yeah. I'm also really sorry that had happened to you as well, Coco, too. Like, you know, it's just that just makes me really, really sad when I hear things like that. It's just, you know, you don't need to. that's all you need to have a solid moral compass. It's just don't be a jerk. Like, it's that simple. Well, I don't know. Don't be a horrible person. That's how you have a moral compass. That's it. That's my religious text. Thanks so much, Gary. I do really, really appreciate that, and having you hang out and all of those sorts of things as well. So yeah, next week, next week let's do Harry Potter books, and then hopefully the week after that we can do more princesses and those sorts of things as well. Hopefully I might also try and do maybe a compare and contrast quick something or another with Mermaid Palaces. But we'll see. I don't know. I've been really slow with filming and editing at the moment, so I don't know what I can sort of promise as well. Yes, take care, Em. Take care. You know, I appreciate you being here as well. All the best with human stuff too. Don't think that we were very much help at all with that situation, but yeah, you're awesome, and you know, hopefully other humans like you too. So that's how it should be. Cool, thanks so much, Sleeps. Yes. I'm sure that we'll be chatting on Insta. Yeah. Cool. Take care, Thomas. It's lovely to have you here as well, buddy. Take care. Take care, Coco, too. Alrighty, let's wrap things up. Otherwise, it's going to be my usual 45-minute farewell. We know what's happening next week. Hopefully, there'll be a video as well this week at some stage. Hopefully, we'll get to see more Friends and Princess sets over the coming weeks. I'm curious. I'm excited. I want to know more. Take care, Andrew. Have a good week. I hope things at your school are fine. They don't need to be brilliant, but just okay, not horrible. Alrighty, love you all. You're all beautiful, wonderful, amazing people. I'm so happy that you're all here, and replay crew as well, especially the replay crew that makes it this far. You're all awesome as well. And I will either see you in a video Monday, Tuesday, fingers crossed, or live stream next week. Take care, everyone. Take care. Yeah, I know. Hope so. Hope so too. See you later, everyone. Bye. Bye-bye.